Things of the past, let's rearrange. So, you know. So how do we move forward? Let's add something new. Together we can rise. Yeah, that's what we do. Don't get stuck in the past. Let the hate fall away. We're building the future. Let's seize the day. Can't you see? You bleeding all over the matrix. Caught in the hype. Man, it's all fake tricks. The medic's bag is empty. Y'all shit out of luck. Y'all better wake up before you get stuck. So here's the message, loud and clear. We got the power, let's shift the gear. No more dwelling, no more blame. It's time to rise up, let's change the game. So if you feel lost, just look to the sky. We're all in this together, let's reach for the high. Everyone can do it, just take a hand. Together we stand, united we land. So let's move forward, break down the walls. With love and respect, we'll answer the calls. No more hate, just the powerful crew. Together we can do it, yeah, me. Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. You say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. System got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, taking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. In the world of division, they showed us how to share. But the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. He lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy palms. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears. But the ache in our hearts only grew in passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep, wounds that time can't seal. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood. But deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part. But nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows. But when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times, deflect the pain. Laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl. Breaking us down, but we don't share at all. We got hate in our hearts, but we keep concealed. Taught to share the joy, but wounds, they stay unhealed. They say love was easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We tried to split everything into two, but the pain lingers strong and true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remained through the years. No matter how we tried to let go, the weight of our suffering continued to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Bound by chains of adjusted greed. Against the odds, we fight to be free. Mighty forces try to keep us down, but our spirits rise, refusing to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They tried to silence our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, conquering fear. They can't hold us back. We're the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom. We're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of the many, we're shattering their leaves. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the calls. From the ashes, we'll rise like a storm. Riders ignite, it's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They building walls, but we're digging tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking their bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making the choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power. We're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state, where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. This in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. Now we stand here broken, searching for some light, hoping for a way out of this never-ending night. But through it all, we find strength in each other's embrace. Together we'll face tomorrow and find solace in this space. They say don't bring the drama, keep it all light. But every night I'm fighting these demons in sight. Whispers in my mind, yeah, they echo when they shout. While I'm smiling on the surface, I'm breaking without. We're sharing the laughter, but what's underneath? A battlefield of sorrow, a war with no peace. We're warriors in silence, but nobody knows how the pain that we carry just grows and it grows. In a world of lessons learned, they taught us how to stand and burn. But the scars we hide deep inside are the ones that never subside. We followed all the rules they made, but the emptiness never fades. Their wounds like knives, cutting through even wounds that always grew. They painted pictures of success, but couldn't fix what's left in us. Now we're left to bear the strain of the pain that lingers, never wanes. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. That's in the air, yeah, we're taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. So remember this moment, remember this space, remember this sound. We're the voice of the future, and we won't back down. In the face of oppression, we'll stand up tall. It's us versus the system, and united.
Hey, what up, everybody? I hope all of y'all is having a blessed and humble morning. Continue to have a blessed and humble day, man. Welcome to Philly, baby. Happy Tuesday to everyone, man. I don't know what y'all doing today, but listen, man. Today is election day. I know I gotta definitely deal with the ballots and all that tonight, man. Shit. So, listen, if you don't know, all right, today Philadelphia, all right. Go vote for y'all commissioners and stuff like that. I got a long day, so I just wanted to come on this John today, right? Speak a little bit of y'all, see what my normal subscribers are up to. Blessings to everybody coming in. All right, those that are new. Whew, man. I doubt. Listen, I think them Jones is gonna be a lot of people ain't gonna be voting today. I'm telling y'all. I don't know. Today the 4th and the 5th. All right, the polls are gonna be open for y'all to go vote for whatever commissioners y'all got in y'all city. All right, these are all local votes. Make sure y'all go put y'all vote in. All right, those for the ones that vote. I know there's people out there that don't vote. All right, so if it doesn't, apply, let that shit fly. All right, and if what I'm talking about today, all right, doesn't apply to you, doesn't draw your interest, you're more than welcome, to exit stage left. All right, you don't gotta be here. All right, if what I am saying or anybody in the chat offends you or you feel some type of way, you can also exit left because we ain't got time to, babysit nobody's egos. All right. Now, today I just wanted to play really some poetry, for y'all. It's been a minute since I played the poetry on this John. So we definitely gonna play some poetry on here today. All right. But before I get into the poetry, man, let me tell y'all, man, there's a reason why I don't like to sending my daughter to public schools. All right. Now I am co-parenting, all right, dad, but I'm not gonna sit here and lie. All right. Listen, these public schools are really starting to get on my nerves. I said it time after time. Listen, like my daughter's school got a good staff, all right, the teachers, the counselor and stuff like that. But when it comes to the principal, I don't know. I feel as though some of these principals, I be trying to figure out why do y'all take these jobs? Because some of y'all, like, I don't know. It's like y'all got bumped in the head when y'all was born. Fell out your mama, you know what, right? Like, listen. It's too early in the morning to be cussing, all right? So y'all get where I'm coming from. It's kind of like, boom, as soon as they gave birth to them, they just bumped their heads. It's like some of them can't even comprehend. Like I question, like do they even got their college diploma? And people brag about college diploma, and some people got a college degree, right? But it's kind of like their comprehension. Where is it? And I'm not here to bash nobody. It's just that I'm trying to get a better understanding. All right, like shout out to the staff, right, of my daughter's school. But listen, I'm getting a little tired, right? So I'm not just gonna say something towards these principals because I feel as though, like I said, yo, listen, I already got a petition. I'm doing what I got to do as a parent, all right. I'm already trying to make a change and a difference within these schools so that our kids can get a better education and much more. All right. But I'm just a little like baffled. It's like you talk to certain people and it's like they don't understand what you're saying, right? So listen, as most of y'all know, right? Just last week my daughter had a little altercation with a little boy, and I went in a little bit because it's kind of like some of these moms need to get their kids under control. And I don't know what it is, right? Because I know back then boys used to be emotional and stuff like that, but these little boys are worse than the little girls themselves. All right, like they can't seem to keep their hands together. All right, all day. You see where I'm coming from? Yapping, 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 talking, talking, talking. Like gossiping. And when I was growing up, the little boys used to play basketball, right? As we got older, yeah, they flirted with the little girls. Some of them did it when they was young, all right? But it wasn't as the way it's getting now, all right? It's kind of like these little kids are so disrespectful. I'm telling you, like I had to, really come at the principal and at the counselor yesterday because it's like, listen, I'm getting tired. All right, and it's not my first time dealing with the school system. All right, this is why I didn't want to put my daughter, all right, in no public school because I didn't feel like dealing with it. But hey, listen, I gotta work with my baby daddy, right? Like I love the shit out that man, and I get where he's coming from. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like, nah, man, we need these changes done. Like let me homeschool her, and then when she gets a little older, we could put her in high school, see how things is. But it's kind of like, high school's even worse. You see, like my son is doing good. He got to get it together because he gets lazy sometimes and he be real late to class, right? And it's because he don't like the class. But you could tell the classes that he likes, right? But anyways, right? My thing is, right? Listen, I don't know if it's because my daughter's principal is a guy or what. But if I'm sitting here telling you, yo, these, I want these kids' parents, right? And I'm not the only parent that does this or has said this. I need these kids' parents in this office too. All right. I'm getting kind of fed up how, because the victim is the one that gets caught defending themselves, they're the ones who end up in the office. This is why I say we definitely need these cameras into these schools. Like, we really definitely need these cameras in these schools ASAP. Even though her school, right, is going to be one of the schools that the cameras get, put in first, it's like I feel as though they need to hurry up, right? Because how is it that there's so much staff in the damn like lunchroom or at recess, right? And all these kids are doing. And listen, it happened when we was younger. But shit, when we was younger, we had detention. There was some type of punishment. Now there ain't really none. All right, no suspension, no detention, none of that. All right, the bully keeps getting away with what the bully gets away with, right? And it's kind of like these victims don't care no more. And I say victims, right, because it's kind of like, all right, the bully. But I'm gonna put it like these: these kids that get picked on aren't caring no more. All right, whether they get caught or not, like my child, right? And my baby daddy had to tell them, like, yo, listen, she is going to defend herself. And it's crazy how she doesn't have to sit here and defend herself towards these little girls, right? You would think, right? But no, she has to sit here and defend herself, right? And she's not the only girl in their school against these little boys. Little boys putting hands on little girls, telling them to suck their dick, telling them to do all types of shit. I'm like, yo, this is not just, oh, I got a little crush. No, this is sexual harassment now. Because when a little girl wants to get away from a little boy and a little boy gets mad, gets a little crowd, and then tries to jump on a little girl, something needs to get done. And listen, like I told them, I'm the type. I'm not gonna keep talking. I want an investigation put out here. You see what I'm saying? I want an investigation done. Child's parent in the school. Find out what the hell is going on with this kid, because there's a reason he keeps bullying these little girls. All right, my daughter's not the only one. There's a reason that he behaves and talks the way that he behaves. All right, and I feel as though I wanted to put this out here because as parents, right, we have to get our shit together. We have to get our shit together. And if our child is in if our child is in school, right, telling other little kids, how can I say, talking to other little kids sexually, something need to get done. I'm talking about third graders, all right? We're not talking about high school, college, none of that. We're talking about third graders, all right? Third, third. I'm talking about third grade little boys that don't know how to walk away. All right. They don't know when a little girl says, "Yo, leave me alone. Leave me alone." Right? And I've taught my daughter that when a boy gets fresh with her or, puts his hands on her after he says something like that, you fucking right. You knee him in between the damn legs. You kick him. You do something. Because if he don't know how to leave you alone, there's something wrong with him. Stay away from him. That's bad. That's not good news. That's bad. All right. So I'm not even mad at my daughter for defending herself. I'm mad at the fact, all right, that these principles have no common sense. And I'm noticing that a lot with, my baby pop still don't get it yet. All right, because it's kind of like, how he tells me, things are different, things have changed. Well, I wish my baby daddy could understand that things are different and things have changed, like he tells me, right? And these schools have gotten worse than what they was before. All right. The teachers ain't no better. So I mean, shout out to the good ones. We got some real good teachers out here. All right, especially in my daughter's school. I am not gonna deny the fact. That's why I said they got a real good staff. But the principal kind of baffles me. Like it's crazy how my baby pop had to turn around and ask another teacher, right? If if a child is walking away, right, and somebody else is constantly following them and bothering them, touching them, and saying things to them, what is that called? Harassment. So like I told her at school, right? Either they put an investigation, all right, and the little boy pay consequences, something gets done so they can know he can know that this can't keep happening, all right? Or I'll press charges against the school and I'll press charges against the little boy. The little boy for sexual harassment and the school for not listening, all right, and not taking charge right away. Y'all seen what's happening in these schools. See, I'm not that one parent that's gonna sit here and stay shut and giggle with the school staff. No. All right. We can giggle when it's time to giggle, but when it's time to get serious, like with our kids, man, I'm not giggling with the fuck nobody. All right. Especially when I'm sitting here telling you, yo, these little boys need to get it together. I want their parents here. I don't want to keep talking to you. All right. I want to get an understanding with the parent. All right. I don't want to bring the parent to fight and argue with the parent. All right. I want to get an understanding with the parent, man. I didn't think I had to deal with this bullshit again. But hey, all right, I'm co-parenting with him. All right, I'm putting my trust in this. Like, listen, listen, listen. I love this man to death, and I get where he's coming from, but I think he's gonna have to bump his head for him to understand. All right, but before he bumps his head, I'm definitely gonna help my shorty out. All right, fuck that. Oh shit, we got Nate the Great in the building. Nate, baby. Make sure y'all go check out Nate the Great podcast. All right, great conversations, great topics, yo. And what I am speaking on, all right, he brings awareness too. And I love the way he does it, all right. It's kind of like he's giving the justice system a eulogy on some real shit, yo. That's how damn. I gotta make another poem about Nate, yo. I'm definitely about, and this one's not going to be a short poem. I want this one to be a little longer. All right, like shout out to Nate the Great podcast show because I'm definitely about to work on another one. Like he has been spitting some gems, yo. I've been in the ducky, I've been in the bushes, yo, man. Shout out to my big bro. All right, listen, I'm always gonna give him his props. This man right here took me under his wing and helped me come up. Him, word, like I can't be nothing but grateful to these two men, the word and Nate the Great. Because when I bumped my head in these streets on YouTube, man, these two men picked me up. They was like, "Hey, yo, come here." And guess what? They wasn't leeching hands. All right, they knew the potential that I had, especially Nate. All right, like on some real shit. I'm not gonna sit here and listen. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. All right, like listen, he really, pushed me hard. Like, yo, keep doing your poetry thing. Like, take that route, and I have, and it has worked for me. All right. He's saying I'm innocent. Oh shit, we got Uncle L in the building. Easy, teeny, easy is in the building. Guys, make sure y'all go check out these great content creators. All right. I love watching them. Make sure y'all go check them out. All right. Share the videos. All right. Hype their lives up. Share their lives. Comment on their lives. All right. Help them get into the algorithm because they got some shit out there that people need to see. All right. And guess what? The more we support them, all right, by doing that, by leaving a comment, sharing their video, liking their video, all right, hyping their lives up and stuff like that, guess what? All right, the message that they're trying to put out there or what they're trying to do on their panels, all right, is going to reach the people that it has to reach. All right, so shout out to these great men on these social media apps that we got right here. I'm here for the shit. We got a goddamn troll. I'm here for the couch auction shit. But back on topic, all right. This is why I'm working hard to try to change, to try to see. I'm one of those parents, all right, that are trying to work hard to change these policies, all right. Like we definitely need to change these school policies. They're outdated, all right. And the only way we could do that is by coming together. So shout out to the ones that have come together. We're getting these cameras in these schools already. Yes, 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 yes. All right. And shout out to the ones that are coming and still coming together to try to change these policies within these schools. All right. How do you do that? Go to town hall. All right. And listen, for those of y'all that are, going through it, Kitty Losada is gonna be on in town hall. All right. She's gonna be speaking on how anybody in Philadelphia, those that need help. I mean, listen, a lot of people's gonna get their food stamps, others ain't. So they're trying to help people out, how can I say, by giving resources and stuff like that. So listen, they're opening up pantries. I think who is the chick? Let me go to my email real quick. What's her name? Senator, I think Catherine, if I'm not mistaken, South Philly. All right. She's giving out food. All right, council member. There you go. Not senator, council member. All right, and this is going to be as of November 1st. All right, it started already. My bad. All right, council member. Let me see. If you're in Philadelphia, Catherine Gilmore Richardson. All right, shout out to her. Listen. I'm voting for her, just in case any of y'all wondering. But anyways, all right, she's November 3rd, South Philadelphia. They're gonna be at the Resource Hub. That was yesterday. Today, November 4th, they're going to be again South Philadelphia Resource Hub. They got free produce distribution from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. All right, that's today. They're also going to be in Southwest Philadelphia at their resource hub. All right. What is that? The Bethany Baptist Church, 5749 Warrington Avenue, Philadelphia, PA 19140. Tomorrow, they're going to be at the Fresh for All Wednesdays free produce stand, all right, at the Dobbins Technical High School, 7150 West Lehigh Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 19140. All right, all this is going to keep happening. If you're in Philly, man, go to Philadelphia events on in Philadelphia or Philly 311, I think it is. They also got information there on where you can get, more resources and more support. I mean, just go to these places, especially if you're going to be struggling. I'm just giving, some info out there. I don't know who you talking about. So somebody in the chat said, if you're on zero income housing, are you doing anything to? But I mean, I don't know. You got to ask the person that's on housing. I'm not in housing. All right, I got to pay taxes for my crib. So ask the person that's in housing. I'm not on housing, so I cannot answer that question for you. But if somebody does lives like this and they on housing, ask them. I'm not on housing. So listen, I pay taxes. I cannot answer that shit for you. Man, I know that I'm trying everything, paying taxes, paying bills. All right. I'm trying everything to better myself, no matter what. Shit, I just got back on my feet. The doctor said, hey, look, listen, you could do this, you could do that now. Shit, after that accident, I say, yes. All right. My hard work paid off. I'm definitely, listen, you got me fucked up. And there's nothing wrong with housing. All right. Nobody should feel ashamed of being in housing. All right, my thing is that a lot of people take advantage of that shit. But hey, that's a topic for another day. All right, I'm not gonna get on that because a lot of people, get all up in their feelings and shit like that. So hey, but I do. Let me see it. 22 Ronin, OG, how you do it? Blessings, happy Tuesday. What y'all doing today? So yeah, that's gonna be my day today, man. I know I was gonna come on this John, just play a little bit of poetry, speak on the situation with the school because it's kind of like irritating me. Like I'm to the point where I want to soccer punch somebody, but I can't. So I know better and I could do better. So this way, fuck it, man. They just don't know who they fucking with. I keep trying to tell them. When it comes to my kids, I'm like a mama bear trying to protect her cub. Real shit. I'm like a mama, but don't fuck with my kids, cause that's where you listen. You bring the worst side out of me when you fuck with my kids, like on some real shit. And especially if I'm here working with you. All right, like don't fuck with my kids. You've seen several generations of families doing that with brand new Impalas, smoking weed all day. I don't know what they doing. Hold on, did I miss a comment? Oh, wait, I think I must have. That's got to be a troll. Yeah, that's definitely a troll. I went back a little bit. That's definitely a troll. Ooh, doo-doo. But I know my day's about to get started in a little bit, man. I wanted to chat with y'all, play poetry in between, answer. Listen, man, I don't know if the answer is watching. All right. But if you is, goddamn, I pray for you, man. I see you going through it. You still going through it. Man, I don't think the answer is gonna get a break, man. For real, for real. Listen, these social media streets are undefeated. These social media chats are undefeated, and so is these women that are thirsty as hell. I've learned my lesson with people on here, man. And once I've seen their true behavior, their true characters, I stay away. All right, because you really got some thirsty ass women on this apps. All right, some pick me's, and it's a shame that they can't get it. That's how they get looked at. All right, this morning I wanted to do a review and reaction to the news earlier, but shit, I woke up like around 3 something in the morning, and all I'm seeing is Blueface. Blueface is home. I'm like, what? Like, god damn. There's only a few people not talking about Blueface. God damn. Drop it down, Tatiana. What was it? I don't even know the fucking song like that. I didn't even know that was Blueface who sang that goddamn song that got on my goddamn nerves when I was younger. God damn. Like my all my feeds is loaded with goddamn Blueface. I'm sitting here like, where the news at? Where is the news? I know there's a lot of shit going on. Listen, you know what I just learned today, man? And I didn't even know that. I hate this goddamn phrase so much, and the kids are doing it, right? But I hear it so much. At first, I didn't even know what it meant, and I'm just learning. Y'all know what the fuck 6'7" really means? I didn't even know that bull Skrilla from Philly and that what is it? There was a. I didn't even know there was. Let me put it like this. Fuck, I'm balling myself up because I'm over here like, hold up, wait a minute. So you telling me that motherfuckers are out here really saying shit that they don't know? Like I just thought that this was some shit that he made up. That bull Skrilla, right? But it turns out that there's an actual gang. All right, in Philadelphia, 6'7". All right, and that's like I guess some boy bought awareness to it here on YouTube. I was sitting here watching that video last night. I'm sitting here like, hold the fuck up, wait a minute. So you're telling me celebrities, teachers, um, kids, all right, all over the goddamn world is screaming 6'7", and all they doing is screaming out a gang's name. And then the little dance that goes with it means something about, the dead bodies or some shit like that. And I'm like, do y'all know what y'all saying? Man, just the other day, right? No. Who was it? I think I heard, was it I think it was a sports reporter, right? You know, them people that be doing the commentary and all that. He literally screamed on the live, 6'7", 6'7". I'm like, yo. Like people just really like just start saying shit out their mouth, not knowing what they saying. I didn't even know that the gang was part of Philadelphia. I didn't even know that was a name to a gang. And it was irritating. Like, why everybody wants you to say 6'7", 6? It's a whole trend on TikTok and Snapchat. So hopefully, y'all stop saying it with me saying this. Like, pass the word around. Stop saying that shit. All right. Like, I didn't even know the Skrilla in that gang is beefing currently. I don't know if it is because of that shit. I don't know if he was part of the gang. I don't know what the fuck is going on. All right. One thing for sure, like I told my daughter, I don't want you saying that shit. All right. I've been stopped I stopped her from saying that shit. Sometimes it slips. I'm like, yo, I'm about to pop you in the mouth. Go ahead, say it again. That 6'7" shit get on my nerves, and I'm glad I found out the true definition. Man. But look, listen, man, I ain't gonna be on this drum talking to myself. So I'm gonna play some poetry for y'all, man. Hopefully y'all enjoy the poetry. And I'll see y'all later, man. We could keep chatting in the chat if y'all want to, man. I'm gonna be right here. So, let a shorty know what's up.
Towering high above, with you by my side. I feel like a giant towering high above. With you by my side, I'm filled with boundless love. Thankful for your presence, a gift from above. I want you to know, my darling, I love. No matter what they say, through ups and downs we'll go. Our love isn't perfect, but it continues to grow. A smile or a frown, we'll face it side by side. With you, my dear, life is a perfect ride. I've learned that the best gifts in life are truly free, and with each detail, you've tattooed love on me. Every touch connects, leaving me breathless and warm. Together, let's show the world is love we perform. It's just the two of us, our love shining bright. In front of the world, I'll showcase you with pride, feeling like a giant ruling a kingdom of two. I can't imagine a life where I'm without you. All my happiness stems from your embrace. If fate took me away, I'd come back for your grace. Feeling like a giant, I owe it all to you. You've made me realize what true love can do. No matter what they say, through ups and downs we'll go. Our love isn't perfect, but it continues to grow. A smile or a frown, we'll face it side by side. With you, my dear, life is a perfect ride. Feeling like a giant thanks to your love so true. You've turned my world around, and now I know what to do. Together we'll conquer. Our love will never cease. With you by my side, I'm a giant at peace. In the shadow of my dreams, I was confined a prisoner of my own mind, hoping to find escape from the horrors that kept haunting me. Chained to a bed, just imagine, a nightmare with Freddy. Every night his claws would scrape against my fears, a twisted dance waking dripping in cold sweat and tears. But deep within, a flicker of strength would find its way. I vowed to break free from this endless fray. Growing up, it felt like I was in prison, shackled to a bed, a life filled with derision. But now I rise, armored against my own fright. No longer bound, I'm ready to face the fight. Through the darkness, I found the light of resilience, unlocking the power to break these chains of existence. No longer confined to the grip of my past, I'll sculpt a new reality that will forever last. I face the demons that once held me down. Now they tremble as I wear my battle crown. With every step I take on this path of liberation, I reclaim my power and rewrite this narration. Growing up, it felt like I was in prison, shackled to a bed, a life filled with derision. But now I rise, armored against my own fright. Freddie may have haunted my nights before, but now I'm stronger than ever, knocking on his door. I'll stand tall and break these nightmares apart. No longer confined, I'll conquer my fears with heart. Growing up, it felt like I was imprisoned, shackled to a bed, a life filled with derision. But now I rise, armored against my own fright. No longer bound, I'm ready to face the fight. We all have a story in our life that has caused us trauma, scars tattooed in our skin that can never be forgotten, memories that are partially forgiven. If we could only see that at times we are our worst enemy. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, they say. Damn, it hurts. Never wish this pain on you. Saw it once, now twice. Don't judge if you ain't walk a mile in my shoes. Fragile heart was once warm and loving, now it's cold as ice. Unable to keep its fire burning, can't no one handle too much love. That's what this fragile heart has to offer. Undying affection from above. Instead, it receives enough hate to bust open a vessel. Fragile heart always cries when no one sees, feeling lesser. Always there when needed, now it's pounding.
but there's no one around to hear its soundings. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, they say, yearning for love, searching for solace day by day. For those of you wondering, all right, guys, listen. The name to each, the title to each poem is right there on the Let me see if I go this way, it should be on your left hand side. Maybe I'm mistaken, but the name to each of these poems is on the left side of y'all screen. All right, I'm not sure. It could be on the right side. I don't listen. Don't get me to lie. All right, I'm not sure which way it looks like on y'all screen. Who are we, so blind to the truth, ignoring the facts? We've lost our roots. Loyalty's gone. There's no trust anymore. No need for new friends. We're alone at our core. Staring at the mirror, asking where it went wrong. Where's the loyalty, respect, and morals? Long gone. Who are we, divided by war? Falling like flies, we can't take it anymore. Bullets flying like the 4th of July. But who are we hurting as innocence dies? Caskets for children no longer than 3 feet. Heaven's playground full. God's anger, it meets. But no one notices too much hate, not enough love. It'll take a shattered life to rise above. Divided we stand, unable to discern. Friend or foe, we're blind to learn. Living an illusion that'll destroy us all. Honoring ancestors, yet they watch us fall. We should be ashamed, ignorant to the facts. Freedom, a treasure that can't be bought with gold stacks. To love others, we must love ourselves first. But we've lost many kings and queens, our souls immersed. Who are we? So quick to judge and condemn. Why can't we unite, stop killing our own kin? The white man isn't the only one with hate. Let's put our pride aside before it's too late. Forgetting the youth watching, we take a step back. Celebrities aren't the ones who raise our kids on the right track. A world divided, our children suffer and bleed. The solution lies within us. It's time for us to heed. So many ignorant to the facts, they just don't care. But the solution lies within us. It's time to be aware. Who are we to let this world fall? Who are we? So damn, no one will ever understand. The love I have for you is unconditional. You mean the world to me, my darling. But being together was a painful decision. They told me I had to choose between you and me. But know that I will always choose you, baby. I give my last breath if I have to, because the love I have for you is true. So many emotions, tears I shed for you. But they were tears of happiness, my child. When I first met you, my heart melted. The world will never understand my love so wild. So my darling child, I thank God every day for giving me the best blessing come my way. I am proud to be your mother. My heart swells with a love that forever in my soul dwells. So many emotions, tears I shed for you, but they were tears of happiness, my child. When I first met you, my heart melted. The world will never understand my love so wild. My love for you, my child, is everlasting. Through every challenge, I will keep on fighting. I'll cherish every moment, every smile, every tear, for you are my greatest joy, my baby, so dear. I'm glad I chose you over my last breath. Bearing you, my child, was painful, but worth it. Loving you is the easiest thing in the world, but letting go of you, oh, is the hardest I've felt. Shout out to Miss 504 for inspiring that poem, yo. Like, you know, shout out to her, man. Much love. In a world of chaos, my fragile heart beats, emotions swirling like a storm it meets. They say, damn, it hurts. This pain so deep. Never wish this upon you to keep. Saw it once, then twice. The hurt remains, aching inside with invisible chains. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, navigating through life's endless motions.
In a world of chaos, my fragile heart beats, emotions swirling like a storm it meets. They say, damn, it hurts. This pain so deep. Never wish this upon you to keep. Saw it once, then twice. The hurt remains, aching inside with invisible chains. Fragile heart, always in its emotions, navigating through life's endless motions. Who are you to judge me? If you haven't walked a mile in my shoes, my fragile heart was once warm, now it's cold as ice. You don't know the battles I fought, the tears I've cried in the dark. My scars run deep within, so don't try to understand. I may seem distant and guarded, but that's my way of surviving. My past has shaped me into who I am, so who are you to judge me? In the silence of the night, it weeps alone, a fragile heart hidden from sight, yearning to be known. Pounding in darkness, unheard and unseen, emotions raging within like a storm so keen. Always there for others, a pillar, strong and true. But when it needs a shoulder, there's no one to turn to. Tears fall silently like raindrops in the night. A fragile heart cries out, searching for some light. In a world so divided, we've lost sight of truth. Mistaken illusions lead to our own ruin. Claiming to honor ancestors, but they disapprove. Ignorant of facts, we should feel ashamed and moved. Failing to recognize the damage we sow, blindly following paths that lead us low. Disregarding wisdom from those who come before, lost in our egos, we ignore the core. Let's break down these barriers, unite as one, embrace the lessons from days long gone, respect our roots and learn from mistakes made past, for only then can true harmony last. Who are we to judge? Can we just come together? Y'all say the white man is only racist, so why can't we put our pride to the side and stop killing each other? You forget the youth watching? Let me take a step back and ask you this. Why do we continue to perpetuate this cycle of hate? We need to rise above and show unity for the sake of our future generations. It's not too late. It's time to break down these walls of division and stand hand in hand. Regardless of race and religion, we have the power to make a change if only we try. Let's set aside our differences and reach for the skies.
I'm sorry, but can anyone?
Bearing you, my child, was painful. Loving you is the easiest thing in the world. Your tiny fingers, your precious smile. My heart bursts with love for you, my child. Watching you grow, my heart overflows. Every moment with you, my love only grows. But now it's time to let you fly. The hardest thing I'll ever do is say goodbye. You'll always be a part of me, deep in my soul, as you spread your wings and reach your goal. I'll hold on to memories, cherish every day. Letting go of you will never be easy in any way. You're not loyal. Your honesty based on lies. I believed in you once. Why should I twice? I feel like this a baseball game. I hit a home run, but this your third strike. Thought we had something real, but it was all a facade. You played with my heart, left me feeling so flawed. Now I see through your deceitful disguise. I won't be fooled again. No more second tries. You thought you could deceive me with your charm, but now I see the truth and it causes me harm. I'm done playing games. I'm walking away. You're out my life, no longer here to stay. I believed in you. Now I'm forced to learn what betrayal feels like. My heart left to burn. Told I had a cold heart, but it's breaking inside, screaming from hell, dancing with the devil while talking to God. Can someone help me understand?
How can you give your all just to be betrayed? I trusted you with everything I had, but now I'm left, shattered and dismayed. Thought we were on the same side, fighting for love, but you turned your back and pushed me above. Now I'm left questioning it all alone. How can someone so close make me feel so unknown? I'm not perfect. I stumble and fall, but when I love, I give it my all. Just like any other, I feel the pain. But in the end, love is what remains. My heart may be fragile, but it's true. I love hard, just like you do. Through the highs and lows, I stand by your side. In a world full of flaws, our love will abide. Imperfections make us beautifully unique. In this imperfect world, love is what we seek. So let's embrace our flaws and scars and keep loving each other under the stars. How can you give your all just to be betrayed? Nowadays, you gotta watch it. Trust can fade. Your girl may seem loyal, but don't be fooled. She could be just as bad as your homie, too. Vice versa. It doesn't matter who you choose. They either lust over you or stab you in the back. They'll abuse. Be cautious with your heart and guard your soul. In this world of deceit, true loyalty is hard to hold. Don't let their sweet words blind your eyes. Actions speak louder than any disguise. Stay strong and wise in the face of deceit. Choose wisely who to trust and who to keep. My heart's a muscle, it won't break, but it's been torn to pieces for heaven's sake. It still loves harder than anything in this world, a resilient force that can never be unfurled. Through the pain and the tears that fall like rain, it beats with a strength that will never wane. No matter how shattered, it still finds a way to love fiercely through night and day. So though my heart may be torn apart, it refuses to give up or depart. For in its brokenness, there lies a beauty rare, a love that endures beyond compare. Do y'all think these kids... In this hell we dwell, our demons deep inside, but we fight the darkness in ways that collide. Time revealed my loyalty, unwavering and true, while it unveiled your true colors, a painful hue. How could you harm the one who embraced your flaws, the only person who saw past your self-imposed walls? We all have battles to fight, but why inflict pain, when acceptance and love were all I tried to sustain? Different paths we thread in this infernal abyss, yet our struggles connect us, a shared darkness reminisced. But you chose to hurt instead of heal and grow, leaving scars on my heart where trust used to grow. In a world so cruel and unkind, my heart endured the test of time. Though it was stomped, used, and abused, it remained humble, never confused. Letting go was the hardest part, but necessary for a brand new start. To move on and find my way, my heart had to release yesterday. Through the pain and tears I've shed, my spirit rises from the dead. No matter what life brings, my humble heart will always sing. Love, once my companion, now a foe. When friends say I love you, it's more than you know. I'm climbing towards the top, aiming high, but you can't wait to see me fall. Oh, why? You speak those three words with decisive grace, stabbing me in the back while wearing a smiling face. But I won't let your betrayal hold me down. I'll rise above and wear my victory crown. Love may have failed me in this twisted game, but I won't let my bitterness fuel my flame. I'll learn from this pain and grow even stronger for love's true meaning. I'll search no longer. What do you mean it's not inside? I'm climbing up, aiming for the sky, but you're hoping I stumble and say goodbye. You whisper I love you with a smile so fake, while behind my back, the knives you take. Every step forward, you try to hold me down, but I won't let your betrayal make me drown. You play the role of a friend so well, but your decisive actions will never quell. I see through your facade. I'm not blind. Your words may sting, but they won't define. I'll keep pushing on, rising above it all, because true strength comes from standing tall.
Facts. 22 Rowan. Listen, I love all poetry. I ain't famous, even the ones locally. All right. Listen, I love poetry. I like writing poetry. You know what's crazy? That things, my feelings, right? Everything is by writing. So what's crazy is that you will get the true me, all right, through my poetry. If people really listen, all right, I could turn the darkest conversation, all right, into the brightest conversation. As crazy as it sounds, right? Because what we just talked about, I was like, damn, man, that shit, like, I'm sitting here like, damn, that shit was deep. You see where I'm coming from? I was like, yo, man, listen, man, we gotta give it some justice. But the best way for me to express myself is through poetry. That's why I always tell people pen and paper is my best friends. But, you know, at one point, nobody understood.
Take a look around, they told me. What do you see? They asked. I answered. Nothing but vengeance and redemption, wounded hearts and dark souls. Butterflies in a cocoon that can never blossom, trapped in their own silent pain, searching for a way to break free, yearning for a chance to soar again. In this world of shattered dreams, where hope seems far away, I rise above the ashes and scars. With strength, I'll find my own way. Smiling faces hidden behind a mask. I see confused children idolizing fake gods. You asked me, what do I see? Wounded warriors shedding tears for their falling soldiers. In a world of illusions, truth is hard to find. Masks hide the pain, but it's still on our minds. Children lost in a web of false dreams, searching for heroes in all the wrong schemes. Warriors strong, yet their hearts are torn. Tears fall for comrades who will never return. Behind the bravado, emotions run deep, aching souls longing for peace they can't keep.
Hey yo, hey yo,
Yo.
You ask me, what do I see? My question to you is, what do you see? Do you see how humanity is cutting the wings off our angels down? Oops, my bad. I forgot to mention, half of humanity are demons in disguise, doing the devil's work without hesitation. They're spreading darkness and telling lies. It's a battle between good and evil, can't you see? But some choose to turn a blind eye and pretend not to know. While the demons continue their wicked spree, we must rise up and let our angels' light show. Half of humanity, demons in disguise, doing the devil's work, spreading lies. Even if I close my eyes, try not to see, I still feel like I'm in hell. Where can I find peace? Take a look around you. What do you perceive? A world filled with darkness is hard to believe. Evil lurking in every corner and street. How did we get here? Is there any retreat? Hatred and violence consuming our days. Innocence lost in a never-ending maze. But amidst the chaos, hope still remains. We must rise above and break these chains.
still a Christian.
All right. Forced to be a woman ahead of time. Never learned what real love was. So blind. Always scared to cross the sidewalks lined. A shield in her heart, such a loving kind. A heart full of redemption, searching for light. How can you love when hatred's in sight? A world full of evil, darkness so deep. She longs for love's touch, a soul that weeps. Through battles fought and scars she bears, she still believes in love that cares. With strength and grace, she'll rise above, break through the hate, and find true love. In a world full of evil, she saw the light. Through dark clouds, her vision took flight. A blessing from above, guiding her way. Not where she wanted, but where she had to stay. Always doubted by everyone around, but that pain fueled her, kept her feet on the ground. Motivation grew stronger with every doubt. She proved them wrong, no room for backing out. She's not where she wants to be just yet, but she's on a journey, never willing to forget. With each step forward, closer to her dreams, in a world full of evil, she shines and redeems. She's realized she's blessed. God has
Yo, shout out to Maritza. Shout out to Maritza, all right, for inspiring this poem right here, all right?
She's realized she's blessed. God has blessed her with real love. It was in front of her the whole time. Always wished for a family portrait. Now she has hers. Now she fights as a warrior. Do you see her soldiers follow? In God she trusts. Through the trials and storms, she found strength in his embrace. Every challenge faced only made her faith grow stronger. With love as her armor, she stands tall and unafraid. Her courage shines bright, leading others on this righteous crusade. In the darkest moments, when hope seems out of reach, she holds on to his promises, knowing he'll never leave. With grace in her heart and determination in her eyes, she presses on fiercely, for God is by her side. Can you hear us? We have a voice, just not loud
What
enough.
was that?
Can you just join us? Help be our voice. Just because we're little, don't mean we have to be ignored. All we want and need is love, care, attention. Yet elders are so caught up fighting and hating. We're the future. Let's unite and make a change. Together, we can create a world that's amazing. Let's break the cycle of division and strife. Stand together as one for a better life. Our voices may be small, but they hold power still. Let's spread compassion and love. It's time to heal. This poem came to me because of me listening to all of the kids' voices. The youth has a voice, and if you hear close enough, if you pay attention, you will understand what it is that our youth needs. This poem is called Can You Hear Us? And it will be available on the Writers for Life Poetry on Amazon.com. The book is titled The Way a Shorty Sees the World. Do they realize we're here? When will they see? By the time they notice us, we'll already be gone. All we need is guidance and protection. That's all. But instead, all we see is war and hatred's thrall. How can we not trust the enemy if that's all we see? We're going missing because no one talks to us or watches over. In this world of chaos and despair, where can we find solace? Yearning for connection and understanding, our hearts grow callous, lost in a sea of indifference and neglect, longing for someone to show us respect, searching for a light to guide our way home, but all we find are shadows that leave us alone. When you talk long enough with the youth and you listen closely to what they gotta say, you will hear the pain in their voices. You will hear that all they want is to make it out. All they want is to help. These kids are screaming and searching for help in every way possible, and no one's listening. No one's paying attention. They're getting tired of being told that they're nothing, that they're worthless, that they cannot become somebody or go anywhere. Guess what? Each and every one of these kids out here, all of the youth, got skills. They're special in so many ways. They're skillful. And for those people out there that bring them down and tell them that they can't be nothing, they won't amount to nothing. Listen, man, just because you wasn't nothing, just because you couldn't do it, just because you couldn't make it, doesn't mean that this kid right there doesn't have the possibility to make it. So many suicides, hearts heavy with pain, faces turned away, ignoring the strain. How can we grow and prosper in the sea of negativity if those meant to protect us keep fighting endlessly? By tomorrow, there may be none of us left to show unconditional love that they truly need to know. We're drowning in a world that lacks empathy, where compassion and understanding are a rarity. Let's break the cycle of despair and sorrow. Open our eyes today for a brighter tomorrow. Together we can create a haven of love and care where no one feels alone or burdened by despair. In this world, we're fighting strong, but tomorrow's a place where we don't belong. Unconditional love we used to give, but you took the youth, our blessing to live. The innocence of the young you didn't cherish. Now their futures are tarnished and they perish. We had so much love to offer and share, but you chose to ignore it, didn't even care. Gone are the days of laughter and joy, replaced by pain in a world that destroys. But let's rise above. Let's not lose hope, for tomorrow holds promise if we learn to cope. Listening to the youth stories out here has really, how can I say it, has really brought them flames out in me to create the creativity, to create these poems, to give their stories some poetic justice. This poem is called God's Children, and it's crazy that if you listen close enough, like I've said before, you can hear the youth's pain. I love you more than the moon and the stars. In your eyes and a cape, I feel like a hero, but in truth, it's you I idolize. You shine brighter than any constellation above. In your strength and grace, you embody true love. My heart beats for you, my courageous muse. In your presence, I find my purpose and refuse to lose. In the darkest of nights, you're my guiding light. You've saved me countless times with love so pure and bright. There's nothing I wouldn't do for you, my child, so true. Just to hear you say I love you melts my heart anew. Through every storm we face, your love remains the same. You've held me up with strength in a world that can be so tame. There's nothing in this world I wouldn't do for you. My child, my precious one, your love shines through. In moments of despair, your presence brings me peace. You saved me more times than I can count. Your love will never cease. To hear those words, I love you, is all I'll ever need. My child, my greatest joy. With you, my heart is freed. In the darkness of night, an angel weeps out of sight. How can anybody be so blind to hurt a being so divine? Lord, forgive their cruel ways. They know not of love's grace. Someone out there cares so deep, yet they sow seeds of pain and weep. May your mercy heal their souls. Ignorance takes a toll. Guide them to a brighter path where love's light will soothe their wrath. In your eyes, I see innocence guiding me with your gentle presence. You've taught me love in its essence, my child. You're my greatest lesson. Your laughter fills my heart with joy. Each moment shared a precious play. You've shown me kindness without alloy. In your purity, I find my deploy. As you grow, I learn from you anew. The way you see the world so true. In your simplicity, wisdom accrue. My child, forever my guide in view.
Since God chosen people, our support is for.
In your eyes, purity shines bright. You've taught me love. You've shown me light. My child, you're the teacher. I'm the student. In your presence, all worries are prudent. When I see you, innocence prevails, your laughter like music and fairy tales. You've opened my heart to a world so new. My dear child, my guide is you. They say we shape our children's minds, but with you, wisdom I find. You've shown me the beauty of simplicity. My little one, you're my greatest legacy. Having you has taught me wonderful lessons in life. I thought I'd be the teacher, but you've shown me how to thrive. Every moment shared with you brings a new perspective. So true. I'm learning and growing each day thanks to the wisdom you display. In your presence, I find grace. In your guidance, a saving embrace. I may have thought I lead the way, but with you, I learn something new every day. Thank you, Lord, for my blessings. In this battle, I am a warrior. I'll keep fighting to protect them with faith and courage as my armor. Through the storms and darkest nights, I'll stand strong. Ready to fight for my loved ones, I'll defend with might. Grateful for each day's light. With your grace, I'll never surrender in the face of trials. I'll remember my blessings are worth every endeavor. Thank you, Lord, now and forever. Any world so cold and wide, we'll stay close. Together we'll face any storm. Our love will keep us safe and warm. Through laughter, tears, and all the fears, I'll hold you close throughout the years. In my arms, you'll always find peace. Our bond will never cease. No matter how old or how tall, I'll catch you if you ever fall. In this journey that we're on together, our love will last forever. You okay? In this world so wild and wild, I won't fail. I'll go the extra mile. For you, my darling child, I'll give my last breath with a smile. Through the storms and the trials, I'll be your rock, your guide, with love that never runs dry. I'll stand by you, side by side. No matter what life may compile, I'll protect you with all my might. In your darkest hour or brightest light, my darling child, I'll always fight. In this world so wild and wild, I won't fail. A vow to shield you from harm. I swore it true, never a touch of harm. Only love for you in my arms. You'll always find shelter. Promise unbroken, our bond will never falter. Through every storm, I'll be your sturdy shield. With gentle words and care, your wounds I'll heal. No violence shall mar our secret trust. In my embrace, you'll always feel safe and just. I pledge to guard you with all my might, to cherish and protect in darkness or light. Your heart is precious, a treasure to hold dear. My promise stands strong, forever and sincere. In the shadows, she stood tall, gave her all, never asked for more. Sacrificed without a second thought, but in the end, they never sought. Her heart pure, her spirit strong. Through the struggles, she carried on. Selfless love that knew no bonds, yet in their eyes, she was just background. It don't matter what she gave away. In their eyes, it was all in vain. She may be forgotten and left behind, but her legacy of love will forever shine. In your eyes, I found solace. All my worries vanished without a trace. Your gaze was my safe place. Fear melted away in your embrace. No more darkness, just pure light in your eyes. Everything felt right. I knew I could conquer any fight. With you by my side, everything felt so bright. When I looked into your eyes, fear disappeared. A sense of calm and peace appeared. In that moment, all doubt cleared. With you near, there's nothing to be feared. In your eyes, I see pure love so true. I'll protect you no matter what we go through. Your words of love, they make my heart soar. In your embrace, I feel forevermore. Through every trial and every smile, I'll stand by you, going the extra mile. Your sweet voice calling me mommy. In that moment, my world is pure harmony. I'll fight for you to my precious child. My heart will always defend. When you say I love you, mommy, it's like a dream. In that love-filled moment, nothing can dim or glim. In your arms, I find my home. Love you always, never alone. With every heartbeat, I'm devoted, forever yours, without a doubt. Through stormy seas and darkest nights, I'll be your rock, your guiding light. My love for you will never wane, always and forever in every vein. I give you my last breath, just for you, a love so deep, pure and true. In this world or the next, one after, my love for you will always matter.
Shout out to my fiance.
She puts on a smile, hides the strain, carrying burdens, enduring the pain. Her spirit may be weary, but she carries on. No one sees the struggles she's been drawn, each step heavier than before. Yet she pushes through, wanting nothing more. Invisible battles fought within her frame, a silent warrior in a world so tame. Her strength lies in her quiet grace, masking the weariness detached on her face, unseen by those who pass her by. Today she goes on with a heavy sigh. In the shadows, I saw your pain. The day this word hurt you, my mission became to be God's warrior, to fight and defend, protecting his angels until the very end. Once you've pushed my love away, will you regret it every day? Loneliness will fill the space where once love found its place. Will you search for what is lost, counting all the bridges crossed, or will you simply carry on with my love forever gone? When the silence starts to ache and your heart begins to break, you'll realize what you've done, shoving out a love so strong. In a world full of spite, you chose me to fight. Out of all the hands that hated you, it's my hand you bite. Through the darkness and light, our bond burning bright. In a world full of spite, you chose me to fight. When the storm clouds gather and the thunder strikes, out of all those that hated you, it's my hand you bite. I'll stand by your side. Together we'll ignite. When the storm clouds gather and the thunder strikes, no matter what they say or do, we'll stand tall and true. Out of all those that hated you, it's my hand you bite. Our connection unbreakable like morning dew. No matter what they say or do, we'll stand tall and true. Queen Regina, old and sly. On social media, she spreads her lies. Playing victim, but she's the one to blame. Silencing others is all a twisted game. Like Ursula from the sea, stealing voices, taking away their glee. Manipulating, controlling with a sneer. But the truth will always be crystal clear. Don't let her darkness cloud your light. Stand tall and strong, ready to fight. Queen Regina's reign will soon decay. Empowering voices will lead the way. In their eyes, I see pure love. My kids, my stars above. No one can fill the space. Their love is my saving grace. I'll shield them from any harm. In my arms, they're safe and warm. My angels, my reason to fight. With them, everything feels right. No one loves like a mother does. My heart overflows with their hugs. Unbreakable bond, that's what we share. Together, we're an unbreakable pair. In the darkness of night, only in God I trust, my light. Through every storm and every gust, his love and grace, my faith, robust. In times of joy, in times of sorrow, only in God I trust, tomorrow. He guides me through each new day, in his arms I'll always stay. When doubts arise and fears persist, only in God I trust, he exists. With unwavering belief in his plan, I find peace in his mighty hand.
Shout out to Be Encouraged with Maritza, man. That's what the third or fourth poem she inspired a shorty to write, man. Listen, man, I keep trying to tell y'all, man, one way or another, y'all inspire me to write when y'all come on these Johns to talk, all right? Especially, when it comes from deep down inside, all right? You can feel that.
In a world of chaos and noise, all she wanted was trust. All she craved was poise, yearning for love that never fades. All she wanted was to feel embraced. Lost in a sea of misunderstood souls, all she wanted was to fill them holes. Seeking solace in a world so cold, all she wanted was someone to hold. Her heart beating with hopes untold, all she wanted was a hand to hold. To be seen for who she truly is, all she wanted was understanding and pure bliss. Hey guys! In the heavens, angels dance and sing, but now the playground's filling up, it's a crowded wing. With each new soul that takes flight, the stars shine brighter at night. With courage and faith, I stand tall against evil forces that try to make them fall. I'll be their guardian, answering the call, protecting God's angels, for them I'll give my all. In times of doubt, I'll be their steadfast guide. With love and grace in me, they can confide. My purpose, unwavering, never to hide. For God's angel safety, I will forever abide.
Oui.
In the shadows, you stood alone. When darkness reigned, I took up my sword. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to shield you from pain forevermore. Through battles fought and demons slain, I'll stand by your side through joy and rain. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to protect your heart from every strain. With faith as my armor and love as a shield, I'll fight for you in every battlefield. The day this world hurt you, I became God's warrior to defend your light with strength unconcealed. In this icy world, my child, we'll face the storm, but together, hand in hand, we'll stay warm. Through the darkest nights and the coldest days, our love will be the fire that never fades. When life's harsh winds blow and try to tear us apart, we'll hold tight, united in our beating hearts. No matter what trials may come our way, we'll stand strong together, come what may. So remember, my child, when you feel alone, I'm here for you always until we're old and grown. In this cold world, we'll brave it out as one, with each other's love shining just like the sun.
I love my little shorty. I love her. I love her. That's my baby right there. That's my baby girl, man. I can never do a TikTok poetry without her, man. Like I might have start going live. I think I'm gonna start doing that again. I'm gonna start doing my poetries, right? I got a half a book, right, with new poetry. So snap. I might as well start doing the TikTok lives. Start doing the poetry over there, then bring it over here. All right. Why I started over there? Because there's more poets over there. You see, all these videos were done on TikTok. All right. I could talk more with people over there that are into poetry, right? Compared to YouTube, it's like people just want drama, 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 celebrity gossip, celebrity gossip. Well, TikTok has a whole sector for just poetry. And I love it. I love having conversations.
Shay's love shines bright on this platform. She's a light, spreading words of hope, making spirits take flight. With faith as her guide, she stands strong and true, believing in God's grace and all that she'll pursue. A woman of courage, inspiring all. Shay's love never falters, standing proud and tall. You're a shining light, a celestial being. In your presence, love is all I'm seeing. No harm shall come to you, my dear, for you are an angel, pure and clear. Your wings may be unseen, but they're strong, protecting you from any harm that's wrong. I'll stand by your side through thick and thin, defending you with all the love within. In this world so full of darkness and pain, your innocence and grace will always reign. I'll shield you from any hurt or danger, for my precious angel, I'll always be your protector. Miss Akimi, she plays no games. She'll read your cards, know your aims. With your horoscope, past and future clear, she's a woman of substance with no fear. Stands for something, fall for nothing. Kind-hearted soul, always loving. Miss Akimi sees through the facade, guiding you with wisdom, never flawed. In her presence, truth unfolds. With gentle eyes, her story told. Miss Akimi's spirit shines bright, a beacon of hope in the darkest night. Shout out to Miss Akimi. The moment you arrived, my heart swelled with joy. Seeing your tiny face, my precious girl or boy. Your first cry filled the room, a sound so sweet and clear. When I brought you into this world, the best day of my life was here. Your tiny fingers wrapped around mine. In that instant, everything felt so divine. I held you close, feeling an overwhelming love so rife. When I brought you into this world, it changed my life. Watching you grow each day, a wonder to behold. Every milestone reached, worth more than gold. My heart burst with pride as I watched you thrive. When I brought you into this world, the best day of my life came alive.
That's some real shit, yo. Listen, those feelings right there are so true. Because each one of my kids, the day that I brought them into this world, boy, my life changed. All right, and not for the worse, for the better. All right, because I've learned something new. Listen, my kids have taught me how to, how can I say, learn patience. All right, how to learn how to, care more. Because I was really hard. I was really, there was a point in time where I could really say there was an ice box where my heart used to be. Well, where my heart is, right? There used to be an ice box where my heart is. Let me rephrase it. Let me stop, trying to sing Omarion song real quick and say it the right way. But this is how my kids right there really make me feel. This right here, that's my poem.
From behind the TV screen, just Joe Brown, wise and keen. Now, face to face, his words inspire. Keep fighting, he says, fueling my fire. 15 years later, a dream come true. To hear those words from a man I once knew. Never thought I'd have this chance to aspire. Just Joe Brown, my ultimate desire. If I run for mayor, he believes in me. His encouragement sets my spirit free. A mentor from afar, now by my side. With Just Joe Brown as my guide. I want to give a big shout out to Judge Joe Brown. Listen, man, 2 years ago, no, it's not 2 years ago. A year ago, I'm gonna say a year and a half ago, I had the opportunity to speak to Judge Joe Brown here on this YouTube platform, face to face, and I can honestly say that I am grateful for the words. I am grateful for the encouragement, and I am grateful for the inspiration that he gave me. That conversation, us talking about the bullying and about, kids putting cameras in our schools and stuff like that. Thank you, Judge Joe Brown, for those words, because I really needed them.
Shout out to Judge Joe Brown on some real shit, yo. Like, for them words of encouragement that pushed me a little farther to speak to these politicians, all right? First, it was Kwame Brown. Then it was just Joe Brown. And both these men, like, you should run for mayor. Besides, by the way, I'm not running for mayor. I want to put the footwork in. All right. But I do appreciate these two men, all right, for giving me encouragement. So shout out to both these men.
So many bullets flying, no names to be found. Hatred fills the air, love nowhere around. Innocent lives taken, hearts left torn. When will we realize it's love that must be born? Too much anger brewing, no end in sight. violence spreading like a wildfire at night, words filled with venom, actions fueled by hate. It's time to break the cycle before it's too late. Let kindness be our weapon, compassion our shield. Together we can heal, together we can yield. So let's stand united against the darkness that looms, for in the end, it's love that conquers all dooms. So many books. Angel Hatton, a blessing sent from above, a woman whose face pain was so much love. Through trials and tears, she stands tall. A friend, mother, daughter, she gives her all. Her heart is pure, her spirit strong. In the darkest nights, she shines like dawn. With kindness in her airy touch, she spreads her light. She gives so much, through every storm, she never breaks. Her love for others never fades or shakes. An angel on earth, a guiding light. In Angel Hatton's presence, everything feels right. Shout out to Angel. Shout out Big Sis. In the darkest night, she'll be your guiding light. When the storm is raging, she'll stand by your side. Through every battle, she'll never let you fall. She's the girl who'll keep fighting, giving it her all. When doubt clouds your mind, she'll be your clarity. In a world full of chaos, she brings serenity. With unwavering strength, she'll face any foe. She's the girl who won't give up, no matter how low. When the odds are stacked up against you, she won't retreat. In a sea of voices telling you defeat, her belief in you will never waver or sway. She's the girl that will keep fighting, come what may. In the In the heart of the storm is April showers, fighting for our kids' right. Her strength empowers, a woman of courage, standing tall and true. Respect for all she's done. Let's honor her debut. Through the trials and tribulations, she remains unwavering. Champion for our children, her dedication unflinching. Against the odds, she never hesitates to fight. Miss April showers, a beacon of light in the night. In a world full of challenges and endless plight, she stands firm in her beliefs, shining bright. For our kids' future, she continues to strive. Miss April showers, our hero alive. She looks at the mirror and sighs. Why do they bite the hand that's kind? Out of all the hands that abused you, why choose mine to be unkind? Her reflection shows pain in her eyes. Questions linger unanswered whys. She wonders why she's the target of their hurtful words and lies. In the silence, she finds strength to rise above their cruel intent. She won't let their bites define her, for she knows her worth is infinite. Papa Duck, a man of truth, spreading wisdom in his youth. Through his raps, he aims to ignite, awakening minds, shining light. In the darkness, he stands tall, champion for one and all. His words echo through the land, a solitary voice taking a stand, where every verse a message clear, calling out for change to appear. Papa Duck's heart, pure and true, prayer sent up for all he'll do. In a world so cold, she stands strong. With hope and faith, she carries on. Confusion swirls around her, but she's unswayed. Her spirit shines bright in the darkest shade. She sees the cruelty, feels the pain, but she refuses to be strained. Through trials and tribulations, she finds her way, guided by light that never fades. She knows the world is harsh, yet she believes in love and kindness that never leaves. With courage in her soul, she forges ahead, defying doubts that others spread. Miss 504 from the South, a force you don't want to doubt. She speaks her truth, takes no lies. Her journey filled with endless tries. With a heart so warm and strong, she fights for what's right all along, standing tall for what she believes. Never backing down, never deceived. Miss 504, a woman of grace. In her presence, you'll find no trace of fear or doubt in her stride, for she stands firm with unwavering pride. She paints a smile so bright, hiding the tears that fall at night. alone in a world of gray, lost in the darkness every day. One sees the cracks within, the loneliness she holds within, walking through shadows, feeling small, searching for a light to break her fall. But she keeps on painting, never breaks, a facade of happiness she fakes, yearning for someone to see her pain, to bring her back from the endless rain. In a world where kindness is rare, she's a beacon of light, always there. With laughter in her heart, she shines so bright, a true friend to all, spreading love day and night. Walking with grace, with God by her side, she stands tall for what's right. Never to hide, a woman of strength, courage in her stride, falling for nothing with love as her guide. Her humor contagious, bringing joy all around. A funny woman with a heart so profound, standing firm in her beliefs without hesitation. She's a friend to all and inspiration.
Shout out to Let's Talk with Love, yo. Big shout out to Let's Talk with Love. Make sure y'all go check her out. All right. Great topics, all right, and great content.
Counting the cost of halftime love, paying the price for all the lies, the tears I shed, they never dry. Tell me, how much do I owe you? The pain of betrayal cuts deep, but your love brings me back to life. I'm indebted for loving back. Tell me, how much do I owe you? In this dance of give and take, I'll settle my debts with every beat, for your love is priceless and true. Tell me, how much do I owe you? Counting the cost of halftime love. Let me know, how much do I owe you for all the pain you put me through. I'm tallying up the cost of hurt, but your debt to me will never be repaid. To everyone that has hurt me, your actions left me scars, deep and heavy, but I won't let your darkness consume. I'll rise above stronger than before. The price of betrayal is deep, but I refuse to let it make me weak. I'll learn, grow, and find my way, and in the end, I'll be okay. Puzzle pieces fitting in place. A woman so kind, full of grace, hates when people curse with spite, reminds me of my childhood late. Therapist with wisdom to lead, always there, a true friend. Great advice she freely gives, guiding us through how we live. Mother, daughter, friend, so dear. Her love shines bright and clear. In her presence we find peace, a puzzle piece that will never cease. In the darkness we lost our way, praying to God as we start to sway, dancing with the devil, our souls in a bind, hoping for redemption, forgiveness we find. Through the trials we face our fears, seeking solace as the end draws near. God's promise of light in the stormy weather, we'll keep on dancing, getting better together. Lord, forgive us for our sins so deep, in this dance with the devil, secrets we keep. But through it all, God's love will shine bright, guiding us towards his eternal light. The meal ticket. A man with a heart so kind, father, son, and friend all intertwined, helping the homeless, spreading love in his rhymes, a shining light in dark times. His words flow like a river, smooth and true, lifting spirits up when they're feeling blue. With each verse he raps a message of hope, empowering others to cope, a beacon of compassion in a world so cold, standing tall with courage and bold. The meal ticket, a true inspiration to us all, spreading love and kindness through his call. In the heavens, angels dance and sing, but now the playground's filling up is a crowded wing. With each new soul that takes flight, the stars shine brighter in the night. The gates are open wide, welcoming all, but even paradise has its limits. They call so many hearts pure and true, finding peace in skies of blue. Heaven's playground is getting full, every corner occupied with souls so beautiful. But there's always room for one more light, guiding us through the darkest night. Tay, a woman bold and kind, speaks her mind, stands for what's right, spreading positivity, a beacon of light, a mother, friend, daughter, shining bright. She falls for nothing but stands tall. Her words empower and breaking down walls, guiding others with love through it all. A true inspiration to answer the call. In her presence, hearts are warmed. Her strength and grace never swarmed. Taste spirit soars forever transformed.
Shout out to Tay Eats. Big shout out to Tay Eats. I haven't seen her in a while. I think I saw her. Yeah, it's been a while. Damn, man. Shout out to Tay Eats, yo, because she has inspired a shorty to write a few poems, all right? Listen, man, ain't no playing with Tay Eats, yo. All right. Shit. Man, I keep trying to tell y'all I love poetry. Poetry is my thing, man. Me and paper. Listen, when I'm alone, I write. I write. I don't know if y'all noticed on some of these lyrical poems that y'all see behind beats. Some reason you can hear the pen on the paper. We got the sheriff in the building. Blessings, sheriff. How you doing this morning? Big shout out to the sheriff. Make sure y'all go check her out. All right. Dish and Dirt and Dish and Dirt Uncut. Damn, she's got a few. Is it 3, 4? Man, just go check her out on Dish and Dirt and Dish and Dirt Uncut. All right. You won't be disappointed. Let's continue with the poetry, y'all.
In the battlefield they stand tall, so many soldiers answering the call, shedding tears for their angels above, fighting for freedom, courage, and love. Through the darkness they march on, brave hearts beating strong at dawn. Memories of loved ones keep them near, so many soldiers shedding a tear. In the silence of the night so deep, their sacrifice is one to keep. For every angel watching from afar, so many soldiers bear a scar. This poem is called Soldiers Shedding Tears, and is for all them soldiers that are out there. It doesn't matter if you're in the army, the military, the navy, wherever you are at, fighting that battle, fighting that war. This poem is for y'all, because we know that y'all go through it too. For those families that have lost a loved one in the battlefield, this poem is for y'all. These men and these women go out there and they fight every day to keep this country safe, and at times is in vain. In a world of chaos and greed, our angels watch with hearts that bleed. Society lost in pursuit of wealth, blind to the damage done to our mental health. Too busy chasing power and fame, our souls drowning in a never-ending game. The truth disturbed by material desire, leaving our angels to mourn and tire. But amidst the darkness, a glimmer of hope, our angels whisper, helping us cope. If we pause and listen with open eyes, we'll see their guidance shining through the lies.
Oh, my little snuggle puss. Look at her with her little missing teeth. Oh, I love my baby.
Marlene lights up the screen, spreading positivity, living the dream. Her words of wisdom a guiding beam, empowering others to believe in their esteem. Every day she's there, never a miss, inspiring hearts with her uplifting bliss, encouraging all to find inner peace. In her presence, negativity will cease. Marlene's message rings loud and clear, a beacon of hope for all to hear. Her impact reaches far and near, a shining example of love sincere. Marlene lights up the screen.
Man, shout out to Marlene Motivate Show, man. Go make sure y'all go check her out, all right?
Always quick to blame, never willing to see. Too busy pointing fingers, not accepting what could be. Ignoring our own faults, living in denial. It's time to look within, break free from this trial. Caught up in the cycle of shifting all the blame, refusing to acknowledge our part in the game. But true growth comes from owning up to our flaws. Let's put down the accusations, open up new doors. Instead of casting stones, let's build a foundation strong. Embrace our imperfections, admit when we're wrong. No more deflecting responsibility onto other shoulders. It's time for self-reflection and breaking these beholders' walls. In a world of chaos and noise, Nate stands tall. With wisdom beyond his years, he answers the call, guiding the youth with a firm hand and heart so kind, teaching them right from wrong, leaving ignorance behind. His old soul shines bright in a world that's lost its way, a beacon of hope for the young ones every day, unafraid to speak truth and lead by example strong. Nate the Great, a role model for all where he belongs.
Nate, baby. Big shout out to Nate, baby. All right. Make sure y'all go check out Nate the Great podcast. All right. Like I said earlier, great conversations, great topics.
Society's twisted. It's a vicious cycle. Brothers killing brothers is a tragic sight. Power, lust, and money driving us apart. The youth caught in the crossfire from the start. We blame the white man but ignore our own flaws. Violence and greed tearing down our own walls. It's time to break free from this destructive trend and stand united before it all ends. Let's teach the youth to love and respect each other, to rise above hate and embrace one another. For in unity lies our true strength and power to overcome the darkness in this hour.
On my mama, on my hood.
I'm going to kick her ass as soon as I can.
She's a fighter, standing tall, independent, she'll never fall. No man needed, she got it all. Her strength shines through, breaking down walls. Through struggles and pain, she pushed on. No handouts or favors, just her own song. She paved her path where she belongs, with determination strong as a gong. Against all odds, she rose above, proving herself with unwavering love. No help from kin or powers above. She made it this far with sheer will and glove. He speaks of days long past, lessons learned that forever last, guiding with wisdom from the past, a beacon of light in a world so vast. His stories paint a picture clear of triumphs, failures, and all we hold dear. A role model for those who hear, a legacy for the young to steer. Father, husband, son so true, in his footsteps we all grew. A man of honor through and through, leading by example in all he do.
Shout out to my
Shout
big
out to the
bro.
word.
Shout out to Big Bro, yo, man. Like I said, the word, Nate the Great. All right. They picked her shorty up when she bumped that wall here on these YouTube streets, man. And she had to learn, like, hey, fuck that shit, man. When it comes to certain people here on YouTube, all right, you need to bring that ice box out. Your heart can't be warm. No, no, no. I learned. So shout out to both my big bros.
Any battlefield, she stands tall, stronger than a soldier, she'll never fall. With wisdom beyond her years, she outwits them all, no fear. Not a priest or goddess divine, but she holds power in her mind, controlling men with a flick of her wrist, like puppets on strings. They can't resist.
Damn. I think I should dedicate this one to the sheriff when she turns into madam. Listen. Damn. A year later, now I know who I could. Oh, now I know who this one goes to. Madam? Listen. Watch. It's not bad. It's good.
Any battlefield, she stands tall, stronger than a soldier, she'll never fall. With wisdom beyond her years, she outwits them all, no fear. Not a priest or goddess divine, but she holds power in her mind, controlling men with a flick of her wrist, like puppets on strings.
Yes.
They can't resist.
Oh, yep. Yep. Madam. I think this was your poem. I didn't even know you back then. All right. I think I was watching something. I'm not sure what was I watching. That's why I made this poem. All right. She holds power. All right. And it, damn, madam. Shit. With the flick of the wrist. Real shit.
Maritza walks with grace divine. In God's love she'll always shine. Faithful heart, in him she confides. Through every storm her trust abides. With each step his light she sees, guiding her through trials and pleas. In God's hands she finds her peace. Her faith in him will never cease. Maritza knows he's by her side. In his love she'll always abide. With unwavering trust she stands tall. For in God's grace she gives her all.
Shout out to Be Encouraged with Maritza, y'all. Listen, TikTok be having the craziest filters, don't they, man? I was on that, John, testing out the umbrellas. All right. I don't like the lipstick. I don't like the makeup, but I had fun. All right. Testing out all these little gadgets on TikTok. I swear I did. I'm about to put all my new poetry behind these little filters again. All right. So I'm definitely about to start doing some lives on TikTok. I'm gonna take it back over there because I can actually have conversations with people over there, with when it comes to poetry and stuff like that. All right. So I mean, it is no bashing YouTube. It's just that I can actually have poetry conversations over there. Over here, it's kind of like, people will listen, like it, all right. But over there, I get more of an input towards the poetry. But I had fun. They had different types of umbrellas for me to try out. In real life, I would never attach them bitches to my eyes though.
She's a force, unafraid to stand tall. Her worth shines bright, she won't fall. Rising up, leaving doubters in her wake. No one can tame her spirit, for goodness sake. With every step, she proves her might. In her presence, they see light. No room for doubt or second guessing. She's on a mission, there's no messing. They may try to bring her down, but she'll rise above with a crown. Unstoppable and unashamed, she knows her worth and won't be tamed.
Ooh. Blessings, blessings. We got blended healing realms in the building. See? All right. Listen. I'm glad she popped up because listen. Blended Realms Healing has poetry on her channel. That's why I like watching her. All right. So make sure she's got a wrench. Yeah, she can leave her link down below. All right, guys. If y'all into poetry, conversations, and stuff like that, make sure y'all go check out Blended Healing Realms. All right. You won't be disappointed.
In Raheem's embrace, I find peace. His love surrounds me, it will never cease. A bond forged in faith, unbreakable and true. With him by my side, there's nothing we can't do. Raheem is my rock, my guiding light. Through every storm, he holds me tight. His strength and courage never wane. In his arms, I find solace from the pain. Together we stand, hand in hand. Facing life's trial will make a stand. Raheem has my heart, and I have his. With God as our witness, our love will always persist.
Shout out to my fiance, yo, on some real shit. I ain't gonna sit here and lie. Listen, that man has really won my heart. All right, like I don't listen. People don't even get it. Like he inspires me to write a lot of that romantic poetry. I feel like a giant. Yeah, because even though I'm 4'11" and he is 6'2.5", all right, that man makes me feel like I'm a giant, like I'm on top of the world, like I'm a queen. All right, it ain't no bragging. I'm just saying it because I don't really talk about him a lot here on social media. But shit, the way I talk about him here on this poem is how that man makes me feel. Shit. Shout out to my baby daddy.
She walked with her head held high, saying, "Screw them all. I have the power." Confidence radiating. She'll never change in her own world. She's the queen of the hour. Through the doubts and the naysayers' cries, she stands tall, unshaken by their lies. With strength in her heart and fire in her eyes, she's a force to be reckoned with, reaching for the skies. No matter what they throw her way, she'll keep on walking, come what may. Unwavering in her resolve to stay true, definitely declaring, I am who I
I
am.
am. Yup. Real shit, man. We gotta wear that battle crown the right way, man. That crown, we gotta wear that. We gotta position it straight, all right, and stand up straight. All right. So she walks with her head held high. Real shit. My baby.
Samin, my baby girl so sweet, the youngest of three, a blessing complete. You make me proud in every way, my princess, shining bright each day. You're mommy's greatest gift, a precious soul, my heart you lift. I thank the Lord for you each night. My love for you shines ever so bright. In your eyes, I see pure grace, God's love reflected in your face. Samin, my baby girl divine, forever in my heart, you shine.
Mm. And yes, she does. Y'all don't understand that I never understood who I was until I saw the purest version of me walk next to me. All right. Those that understand, understand. All right.
Standing tall, I feel so grand. With you by my side, I can conquer the land. Thankful for your love in every way. With you here today, I feel like I can sway. Your strength, my guiding light. With you near me, everything feels right. I'm filled with love that's pure and true. Because of you, I feel like there's nothing I can't do. In your arms, I find my place. Your love gives me power and grace. I'm a giant with you by my side. With your love, there's nothing we can't ride.
Shout out to my fiance. Yeah, I keep trying to tell y'all he inspired these type of beats right here like this. For me personally, yeah, he got a shorty inspired. All right, he got a shorty head over heels. It's okay because I be having him drowning in the oceans. Oh, wait, what you doing? How you gonna skip it like that? What's up with you?
In the stormy weather, I'll stand by you. Through highs and lows, our love stays true. Imperfections may come, but together we'll ride. With you by my side, life's a perfect tide. When darkness looms and troubles arise, I'll be your light, the one in your eyes. With every frown or smile that comes our way, together we'll conquer come what may. No matter what they say or try to define, our bond is unbreakable, like a lifeline. With you beside me, everything falls into place. In your embrace, life is a perfect grace.
That's some real shit. Listen, that's how I feel.
Antisocial, always speaking her mind, standing true in beliefs she finds. A great mother, daughter, and friend, spreading wisdom that never ends. Love sports and exploring the stars. Her passion for life leaves invisible scars. Knowledge and wisdom under the stars. A light that will never depart. In a world full of noise, she stands tall. Embracing differences, breaking down walls. An inspiration to those around. Her voice, a beacon, profound.
Shout out to Antisocial.
Who are we, so ignorant to the facts? There's no loyalty left in this world. Don't need no new friends. Alone, looking at the mirror, asking, where's the loyalty, respect, the morals in life? Lost in a sea of deceit and lies, searching for the truth in a world so unkind. Where have all the loyal hearts gone? Letitia, a warrior, mother, fierce and true, fighting for justice for children like me and you. Her heart full of love, her spirit strong, teaching us about our ancestors all along. Special needs kids, her passion and care, bringing awareness to the struggles they bear. Letitia stands tall, a beacon of light, guiding us through the darkness with all her might. She's a fighter, a mother like no other, championing for each sister and brother. With courage in her soul, she leads the way. Letitia's love shining bright every day.
Shout out to Letitia.
Torn between love and self, the choice was a heavy blow. To be with you meant losing me. In agony, I had to let go. A heart divided, a soul in pieces, sacrifices made for our bond. Between you and me, the ultimatum stands. In choosing us, I lost my stand. The ache of separation lingers on. Echoes of what could have been. To merge our worlds meant breaking free. Yet in that pain, love was seen.
Shout out to all the women that go through some type of domestic violence, right? Through some type of sexual abuse. And they finally learn how they can walk away and they stay away. All right. And that pain that once held them down turned into the motivation they got today where they're still standing tall. All right. They didn't let their past or their abuser determine who they is today. So shout out to all those that have overcome them type of obstacles, all right, and have learned how to deal with that trauma, all right, and it's healing.
In the shadows of doubt, he stands tall. Trey Gang Productions, Justice for All. Kanika Jenkins, A Story Untold. A mother's betrayal, a heart turned cold. The world turned away, but he won't give in. Not all mothers are meant to win. With courage and strength, he fights on. For Kanika Jenkins, forever gone. A voice for the voiceless, a beacon of light. Trey Gang Productions stands up to fight. For justice and truth, he'll never wane, reminding the world of Kanika's pain.
Shout out to Trey Gang, all right? Till this day, 2025, all right? Trey Gang Productions is still bringing awareness to the Kanika Jenkins case.
In a world where everything costs a fee, your friendship is priceless, can't you see? They say the best things in life are free, but your companionship comes with a small fee. Through ups and downs, you're always there, a true friend beyond compare. They say the best things in life are free, but your loyalty comes with a small fee. In times of joy or when we're feeling low, you're the one I turn to, this I know. They say the best things in life are free, but your support comes with a small fee.
Yep. Real shit. Once again, shout out to those people out there that have overcome, right? Them leashes in their life. They have learned that, family or friend, they could still be a leash. I'm gonna leave it at that. All right. Shout out to always that girl. Hashtag one. That's Miss Genesis one. Shout out to Miss. I think. Wait, what? I gotta make sure that that's Miss Genesis one.
Young Riaz, a shining light on this platform, he takes flight. Autism may be part of his story, but it doesn't define his glory. Just like you and me, he dreams big. His spirit soars, his heart is big. Through challenges and triumphs alike, he shows the world his inner light. Young Riaz breaking down walls, proving that differences are small. With courage and grace, he stands tall, teaching us that we can all.
Shout out to my young boy, Young Riaz. Make sure y'all go check him and his shorts out, man. Blessings to Miss Genesis one. How you doing, Miss Genesis?
Lost in a world that feels so cold, searching for where I fit, or so I'm told. But maybe it's okay to just be free, to embrace the uniqueness inside of me. I've tried to blend in, to mold and conform, but deep down I know I'm not like the norm. It's time to let go of this facade and accept that being different isn't odd. In this place where I don't quite belong, I'll stand tall, unafraid, and strong. For there's nothing wrong with who I am. Embracing my true self is the ultimate plan.
Facts.
In the depths of my mind, demons used to play. But through art and kindness, I found my way. Sparky madness consumed me, but now I'm free. Telling my story of recovery for all to see. Each brushstroke a battle, each color a fight. A woman once broken, now shining bright. Through the darkness and pain, I found my light. Sparky madness, no longer holding me tight. With a heart full of love and scars that tell tales, I embrace the journey, weathering every gale. A kind soul in bloom from the ashes of strife. I paint my truth with courage and life. Shout out to Sparky Madness. Yo, Sparky Madness, I'm proud of you. I'm glad you're on here telling your story, not letting nobody bring you down. Sparky Madness is up on this John, breaking down walls, letting people know that she is strong, that she has courage, that she won't let nobody bring her down. She's made it this far, and she's not ashamed of who she is. So let's.
Shout out to Sparky Madness, y'all. It's a long video.
It seems like it's hard to breathe. Lost in all the noise, can't find reprieve. Thinking about how to pick up the pieces in this chaos where my mind seizes. Every step feels like a heavy load, trying to navigate this winding road. Searching for a way to mend what's torn in this storm, feeling so forlorn. The weight of it all weighs me down, but I'll rise from the ashes, wear my crown. Piece by piece, I'll rebuild my soul. Through the noise, I'll find my goal. It seems like it's hard to.
Blessings, Young Riaz.
Tom McDonald, a voice so bold, spreading truth through rhymes he's told, praying every night for his safety in a world where honesty is bravery. His lyrics cut through the noise, shining light on social flaws, courageous in the face of hate, a beacon of truth in a world so fake. We stand with Tom, united strong. His message resonates, we sing along. Prayers sent up for his protection in a world that needs his reflection. Tom MacDonald, a voice so bold. In America, land of the free, but water's a commodity not for you and me. Even the air we breathe comes at a cost. In this land where everything is bought and lost. From sea to shining sea, a nation built on dreams. But in this pursuit of wealth, nothing's as it seems. Paying for what should be a basic human right in America, where even nature's fight.
Come on. It's not letting me play the other one for some reason. So
My pride is asking me to leave, but my heart is begging me to stay. Caught in a battle of wills, I don't know which path to take. The ego screams for independence, while love whispers of connection. Torn between two different worlds, I'm lost in this contradiction. Should I follow what's expected or listen to my inner voice? My pride pulls me one way, but my heart remains the choice. Juan, my middle child, a bit hard-headed, but his heart is pure and loving-hearted. He's his sister's protector, my pride and joy. In his presence, I feel like a proud mother. Through ups and downs, Juan stands tall, his strength and courage never small. In his eyes, I see determination and grace, a son who fills my heart with love and every embrace. In a world full of hate and pain, different colors, yet all the same. White lives matter, black lives too. But can any life matter if we continue to fuel? Violence tearing us apart, hatred poisoning every heart. All lives matter, that's the plea. But how can we truly be free? Brothers and sisters, hear my cry. Let's put down our weapons, give love a try. United we stand, divided we fall. It's time to embrace love and break down these walls. In a world of his own, Berwin shines bright. Autism won't define him. He's a radiant light. His big heart and smarts make me beam with pride. A blessing of love, my son by my side. Living in his own world, yet so real and true. Berwin's uniqueness is a gift I cherish through. Autism may be a part, but not all he'll be known for. His potential and love are what I adore. Every day I show him the world beyond his view, teaching him that his worth is always true. Berwin, my firstborn, with autism, you're smart and kind, a beautiful soul that forever shines. Son, I want you to know that no matter where you're at, you're always going to be a part of my heart. And regardless of anything, as a mother, I have to teach you life lessons. Regardless of anything, I'm going to love you. I'm going to cherish you. And I know that later on in the future, you're going to take the right path. You have to bump your head to see what reality is. And as a mother, trust me, I'm always going to be waiting here with open arms. Like, there's nothing in this world that could get me mad at you, that can make me hate you. A mother's love forever will be there.
and this was kind of like a letter to my son. All right. He went through a little rough path, right? When he lost his father, the school situation. Then he went through a little phase where, I'm already, becoming a teenager. I could do what I want. And he got it together. He came, he apologized to his mom. Listen, I love my son. That's why I raised him the way that I raised him. When people be like, oh, you should do this like this. No, I shouldn't. I know exactly what I'm doing. All right. And as crazy as it is, that was my firstborn. All right. We grew up with each other. I was a baby having a baby. People don't even realize that part. All right. So shout out to my baby, all right? Growing up, becoming a man. He's 19 years old today, all right? And even though I posted this on TikTok in 2024, this was a poem that I wrote to him. When was it? In 2022, I think it was. So shout out to my baby boy.
In your eyes, I see pure love, a gift from heaven above. Grateful for each moment together, you make my world brighter than ever. Your laughter fills my heart with joy, my precious girl or boy. I cherish every hug and kiss, you are my greatest bliss. So, my dear child, you are a treasure, bringing me endless pleasure. Thankful to be your mother, always and forever. God's greatest blessing, leaving me never.
As for any mother that has just become, a new mother, all right. I don't know if the mother of a son, the mother of a daughter, all right. So to whoever this poem fits, hey, that's for you.
Berwin, you taught me love divine, guided me to womanhood's shine. Blessed with our sons, pure and kind. In paradise, may peace you find. Our voice grows strong, just like you. Your spirit shines in all they do. Wish you were here to see them through. Proud young men, a blessing true. In my heart, your love will stay. Forever grateful every day. Berwin, may your soul find its way. Peace and paradise as we pray.
And that's a fact, man. The first, my first fiance, the father of my two boys, may he, have peace in paradise. Like, it's been a while. This was, the start of a letter that I wrote to him. All right. It turned out to be kind of like a poem, so I left that alone and rewrote another one. All right. It still ended up being kind of like a longer version of a poem. All right. So, shout out to my fiance and may he, my ex fiance, my bad. And may he have peace in paradise.
No more distractions. Let's make a stand. Using them as tools to break this land. We'll dismantle the system piece by piece. Empowered by focus, our resolve will not cease. Eyes wide open, no looking away. Every distraction, a chance to sway. We'll disrupt the norm, shake up the ground. With purpose and clarity, a new path is found. Together we'll rise, united and strong, turning distractions into where we belong. No longer held back by what's around. We'll use it as fuel to break this system down.
Yo, I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I gotta roast myself. What in the world? I ain't noticed that when I was making the poem, right? But why in the world I look like I got Bugs Bunny teeth in this joint, man? These little umbrella filters, all right? Listen, man, I can't with myself. Like, what in the fucking world was I thinking, all right? I tried on the little umbrellas, all right? Try that little filter, then my teeth look fake as shit. I look like I'm Bugs Bunny. I look like a whole beaver. Like, what the hell? You could chop some fucking wood with them teeth. Like, what the fuck? Hold up. Wait a minute. I have to talk.
No more distractions. Let's make a stand. Using them as tools to break this land. We'll
I
dismantle the system
can't.
piece.
What was I thinking? I already got Bugs Bunny teeth. Damn, I just noticed that shit. I don't give a fuck, though. I like the poem. Next.
Johanna, my little sister so dear, the youngest of us, always near. In my heart, a bond so true. Love you always, no matter what we go through. Through thick and thin, you're by my side. And you, my trust, will never hide. A special place for you I keep. In the sibling love so deep. Unbreakable bond that will never sever. With you, I'll cherish forever. Johanna, my loving little sister, together in this journey, we'll blister.
Shout out to my little sis. All right, miss her. Haven't seen her in a while. I think I might have to cross the border. All right, sis. I got you. I got you. All right. I just gotta see. I don't know. I gotta get some protection. All right. One of these days. I don't know if you're still here in Philadelphia. All right, or you over there in Mexico and went to go see the other side of your family. All right. Shit, I don't want to go to Puerto Rico and see the other side of my family. I want to stay here in Philadelphia. But hey, listen, hopefully we cross paths, all right? But whether it's in Mexico or here in Philadelphia, I'm gonna make sure I cross the border to go visit you, all right? I just gotta figure out what's up with you. But shout out to my little sis, all right? It's been a minute since I haven't seen her. All right, I gotta hop a couple borders to go see her.
When I first met you, my heart melted. The world would never understand. My love for you, I thank God I chose you over my last breath. In your eyes, I found my home. In your arms, I found my peace. With you, I am complete. Forever grateful for our love. Every moment with you is a gift. I cherish the love we share. Together, we'll conquer all. My heart belongs to you forevermore. In a world so cold and blue, my love for you remains true. No one will ever comprehend the depth of the love I send. You're my sunshine, in the rain, my anchor. In times of pain, unconditional. My love for you forever strong, forever true. You mean the world to me, it's clear. In your arms, I have no fear. No one will ever understand the love we share, hand in hand. Greg, may you have peace in paradise. Little brother, you were loved by many. Even in your darkest times, we cared for you. Your absence has left a void that we can't fill. In your pain, you thought no one cared. But know that our love for you was always there. You took your life and left us shattered. Our hearts ache with the loss of a soul so dear. We miss you more than words can say. Your memory will forever stay. In our hearts, you'll always be alive. Rest in peace. Dear Greg, may angels guide.
Yep, may my brother have peace in paradise, yo. Man, shout out to my little bro.
In a world of chaos and strife, hold on tight to your own light. Enjoy your life. Don't let others dictate. Your happiness is yours to dictate. Don't let negativity seep in. Stay true to yourself. Let your spirit win. Take charge of your own soul. Let no one else take control. Embrace each moment. Live with grace. Don't let others set the pace. You hold the key to your own fate. Enjoy your life. It's never too late.
Hey, the little umbrellas look funny as shit.
In the depths of my soul, I always choose you. Even if it means giving my last breath, I'll stay true. Tears of joy stream down my face for you. Emotions run wild. My love for you so pure and true. Through every trial and every test, I'll stand by your side. I'll shed 1,000 tears just to see you smile wide. My heart overflows with love that's so deep and true. For you, my dear, I give it all without a second thought, too. Antelmo, my little brother, I'm proud of you. Out there showing the world what you can do. Spina bifida doesn't define who you are. Talking, walking, reading, reaching for the stars. They said you'd be a vegetable, but look at you now. Defying expectations, breaking through somehow. Not bound to a bed like they once feared. You're proving them wrong and showing no fear. You're an inspiration to us all, rising above the doubts and standing tall. Antelmo, keep shining bright and true. The world is in awe of everything you do. I'm proud of you, little bro. Keep doing your thing, yo. In the land of the free where dreams are made, but beneath the surface a dark charade. Sacrifices made for the nation's pride, yet in reality our hearts are denied. In a world of illusion where truth is obscured, caught in the web of lies, our mind disturbed. Trapped in the matrix, a game we play, searching for meaning to light our way. Our pleasure leads us to the flag unfurled. In one nation under God, lost in this world. Isabel, my sister, but Lilith in disguise. When she doesn't get her way, she'll fabricate a lie. They say forgive her, but I can't let her win. May the Lord forgive her for the mess she's been. She's the reason my kid's father is gone. Her deceit and manipulation have done me wrong. I won't let her ruin my life with her decisive game. I'll stand strong against her lies and shame. Isabel may be family, but Lilith lurks within. I'll protect myself and those I love from her sin. May the Lord guide me through this strife and keep me strong against Isabel's deceptive life.
Yep. We all got that family member, right? That doesn't, that, how can I say, that only likes to harm people. Why do y'all keep saying it's not believe all women? They say, yeah, I got a sister like that. You know, a sister that would sit here, right? And if a man says no, yes, she will accuse him of abuse, of rape, of whatever comes to her mind, so that that man can listen. You don't understand the damage my sister has caused, right? That's why I bring awareness to men's mental health a lot, all right, since I started this podcasting thing.
In the shadows, hate brews deep. Love's a whisper, hard to keep. Blind eyes turn from the pain, till it's their turn, life in disdain. Silent cries on deaf ears, hearts grow cold with unshed tears. Given he scarce, taken thrives, till it hits close, shattered lives. No one notices the hate spreads. Not enough love in our threads. Giving seems like a lost art, till reality tears us apart. In the shadows, hate brews.
Why is it doing this?
They say age is just a number, love is all that matters. But when experience meets innocence, the heart shatters. The world weary, adult and naive teen find out that age is more than just a screen. Maturity clashes with youthful dreams. The gap in years wider than it seems. What works in theory falls apart in reality. Proven age is more than just a formality. Wisdom and youth may seem like a perfect match, but soon they find it's an impossible catch. For when two worlds collide in such disparity, age proves to be more than just a charity.
And that's a fact, man. All right, there's a lot of parents out there, including me, that want to change the age of consent from 16, 17, and 18 to older. All right, one thing is a child that's 16 and 16 are same age, knowing what they do. All right, but another thing is when a 16 is with a 30-year-old, a 25-year-old, a 23-year-old, all right, a 21-year-old. And then those men or women that are with these minors, oh, but the age of consent says this. But y'all left out the part where y'all was grooming and manipulating and doing all this shit to get that child's attention. So get the fuck out my face with that bullshit with y'all predatorial asses. Now, moving on to the next.
In your touch, I find the key to a love that sets me free. Each stroke of your hand, a masterpiece, tattooing love on my skin with ease. With each detail, my heart's ignited, passion and desire perfectly united, making love to my soul pure and true, leaving me breathless only with you. They say the best things in life are free. You've proven that with every part of me, your love attached, and my being forever last, a masterpiece created from our past.
Yeah, shout out to my fiance.
Racheal, my mother, so distant yet so near. I craved her love, but it wasn't clear. She carried her pain, burdened by fear, placing it on me year after year. Her self-love lacking, she couldn't see. The weight on my shoulders, heavy as can be. Seeking affection that never came free, and a love-hate cycle that couldn't flee. I longed for her warmth, a touch so tender, but she couldn't give what she couldn't render. Her world in my hands, a bond I remember, a daughter's love for a mother so tender.
Shout out to my mama. Hey,
Racheal,
hey, hey, hey.
in the empty spaces, let your creativity flow. If there's a void in your heart, let inspiration grow. Don't be afraid to take a chance and let it show. Just add something to it. Watch your dreams start to grow. When the world feels dull and gray, inject some color in it. A little spark of passion can help you begin. Don't be afraid to break the mold and just dive in. Add something to it. Let the magic within. If you're feeling lost in the vast unknown, just remember you're never alone. Take a step forward. Make your presence known. Add something to it. Make this world your own.
Shout out to Nate the Great, all right, for inspiring that poem right there.
Come on, let's show the world what love's really about. Just us two. I love you with everything in me, and that's why I love to show you off. In front of the world, you make me feel like a giant, standing tall and proud. With you by my side, nothing can bring us down. Together, we shine bright, our love profound. You're my rock, my guiding light. In your arms, everything feels right. Let's keep showing the world our love so true. It's just us two, me and you. Come on, let's show the world what love's really about. In the garden she waits, a sweet old face, but beware of her grace, for she's a serpent in disguise. Her whispers are poison, her touch is ice. She'll lure you in with deceptive guise, a true Lilith in disguise. Beware of her charm, for she'll strike when you least expect harm. So be wary of Sister T, the wolf in sheep's clothing. She may seem gentle and kind, but inside she's loathing. A lesson learned hard from those who fall prey to the deceitful ways of the serpent at play.
Oh yeah. Shout out. Shout out to Earth Day. All right. Shout out to Big Sis, man. Make sure y'all go check out Earth Day. All right. Great conversations, great topic. You do not want to miss it. All right. So go show my big sis some support. All right.
In the darkness, you fade away. Out of sight, out of mind, I'll stay. Eyes wide open, searching for a sign. But you're gone now, left behind. Memories linger in the shadows, out of sight where our love grows. Eyes wide open, tears start to fall. Knowing you're not here at all. Time passes by without a trace. Out of sight in this empty space. Eyes wide open, trying to find a way to leave the past behind. In the darkness, you fade away. Standing tall like a giant in the sky. With you by my side, I feel like I could fly. No matter how hard I try, I can't deny. My world revolves around you, my reason why. You bring joy, you light up my days. In your love, all my worries fade away. If today was my last day, I find a way to come back for you forever and always. I owe it all to you, my guiding star. With your love, I've come so far. In this life and in the next, wherever we are, I'll always choose you, no matter how bizarre.
Yeah, listen, shout out to my fiance, all right, for making a shorty feel like that. All right, I told y'all from the beginning. That's how he really makes me feel. All right, he brings that out of me. All right, and that poem is true. All right, if I was to, leave this world today, all right, if today I was to breathe, all right, my last breath, all right, and if I was to reincarnate tomorrow, I'll be searching for him. He is the one for me, at least. You see where I'm coming from? Like, I ain't got to search elsewhere. He's giving me everything I want and desire. And I didn't have to ask for it. I wasn't even looking for this man. All right. This man, listen, we had a love hate relationship in the beginning. Believe it or not. I couldn't stand him. I used to be like, who the fuck do you think you is? And throughout the months, throughout the years, he won my heart. He really did. Like, I was like, 'cause listen, I gotta say, baby, I pray for him because you gotta be strong in the mind, strong in the body, strong in the bones to deal with this craziness here. All right, and he's strong. So I gotta give it to him. All right, because he don't just deal with me. All right, listen, he gotta deal with his other baby mama. All right, we get along fine. Like, listen, believe it or not, people are like that's bullshit. Why is it so hard to get along with his baby mama? What's the problem? Me and him got a daughter, right? His daughters, my daughters, both got to be in the same room. So what's the listen, man? Those are people that haven't healed yet. Like, listen. If we both share our locations, I see his text messages. You see where I'm coming from? We ain't got shit to hide. All right. So it's kind of like if there's no trust, why am I with him? That's where I went wrong in the first one. All right. Even though he was older than me, and people don't even understand. It took me a minute to understand. Like, right, age. They say age ain't nothing but a number, but in certain situations it does. You was 15 going on 16. He was 20 going on 21. All right. And even though you didn't tell him your age, the people that got y'all together knew better. All right. And by the time he figured out that I was, already 16, right? Right? I was pregnant, going on 17, and he was already 21. So people don't understand. That's why I was like, I'm one of those. Yes, I have decided to break the cycle. Just because I did it when I was young, I was, hot headed, you know, I was, trying to get back at my parents, want to get it. Listen, like I tell people, my first relationship kind of backfired on me because I ended up falling for the guy that I thought was going to take me out the house. So yeah, some of us may seem innocent, but sometimes we're not that innocent, and we gotta learn. All right, because we just repeat the cycle of what we're being taught, whether it's friends in the community, aunties, all right, mamas. So hey, I'm just putting that out there. All right. Earth Day, big sis. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't know. I just felt like, I don't know. I just needed to put poetry out there. All right. I really wanted to go in on the, on my daughter's principal. Like, if y'all catch the beginning of this live, right? I just really wanted to go in, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just say what I gotta say and leave it at that. All right. Like, I'll do a day where I'm a little calmer, and this is not so fresh on my mind, and I can actually speak on the school policies because I don't want to speak on it while I'm cursing somebody else out. And it's kind of like the more I'll speak on it, right now, while it's still hot in my head, I'm going to want to curse him out. And that's not good. Listen, a lot of people just don't understand. I'm a Leo. All right. I'm just, I don't know. And what's crazy is, right, my American horoscope is the Leo, but I think I'm a snake in the Chinese horoscope, if I'm not mistaken. All right. And what's crazy is the snake horoscope, when I read it, it fits me more than the American horoscope, the Leo, right? Because like sometimes the Leo horoscope fits, but sometimes it doesn't. I used to be like, I don't believe in none of this. But I've came across some people in real life, like my big sis Earth Day, all right, that taught me, all right, some stuff about it. So I was like, ooh, now I got a different perspective on it, and I've learned. Now, for those of you that don't know Earth Day, why I'm saying this, right? Because there's a lot of people out here that would charge you for for reading your tarots. I hope I said it right. But anyways, right, I was told, right, a long time ago that the real ones will give you the information without asking for a penny. And Earth Day has done this here on social media. All right, and it's crazy. Where others would charge for what she's doing, she's here doing it for y'all for free. And that's why I gotta say, like, she's a real one. All right. She's one of those that my grandfather was talking about. She's one of those that auntie that used to have them cards all the time in her hand, trying to read everybody's horoscope, trying to read your life. Like, you know, trying to, like, how can I say, today you better be careful. Like, here, wear this today. I had one of those. All right. Trying to always protect me, trying to, or hey, you gonna get in trouble. Like, come on, man, stop letting the anger that you got today get the best of you. When I was younger, I didn't get the message that a lot of my OGs used to give me. All right. I didn't understand none of it. But now, today, all right, having something, how can I say, having the purest version of me walk next to me, I get it. Because I don't want her to go through what I went through. So I chose to break the cycle. I broke to, break the chains of society, all right, and be who I am truly meant to be. I've lost a lot of people along the way, but that just showed me who my real friends is, all right? And you don't even figure that out, right? Until you are alone in the dark. And alone in the dark is where I create all this poetry that y'all hear. That you see where I'm coming from? Like, oh yeah, like I said, make sure y'all, become members. All right. I want to do a members giveaway, but I don't have enough members. All right. So I'm gonna start off with the subscribers for the people that have been following me for a while. All right, we're gonna give out some poetry books. All right. Make sure y'all go check out our poetry books on Amazon. $20 each book. All right, physical book. Ebooks cost $9.99, $10 basically. All right, but I am going to be giving some out along with some hoodies. All right, I got this little app on my phone that I downloaded that spins the wheel. All right, from Stream Elements and shit like that. I just put the people's name, it spins it. All right, and it'll read people's names. I want to do that. So, like I told y'all, give me a little bit of time. I'm just getting back on my feet. All right. I don't want to make first mistake that I did the first time. All right. Because, like, what people don't understand is because, I was working. I was really, really, really busting my ass back then. So when I did do the giveaways, what I was doing is, right, I would do $100 giveaways. All right, and not the way that people think. I wasn't breaking the $100 off. All right, I was actually giving $100 giveaways per person. All right, then it got to the point where I went overboard. All right, and then started doing the 500, like when tax time came and shit like that. Because when I first started, I was still a little young. All right, I was kind of like 26 years old, 27. Like I keep trying to tell y'all, I've been doing this for a while. I had just started on Facebook. All right. Then I started doing this on YouTube, and then somebody was like, "Oh, wait, you gotta do it like this." Then I met all of y'all after a while. When I started my YouTube channel all over again, that Nate the Great podcast and the Word had to take me under their wing and be like, "Yo, these social media streets is like this. You gotta do this. You gotta be careful." And I appreciate my big bros, all right, for taking me under their wing, for guiding me the right way, because I was very ignorant and naive. All right, but I ain't give up. I continue podcasting, and look where we at today. All right, so I gotta show y'all some love. All right, but this time I'm gonna do it right. All right, when we do the $100 giveaways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like maybe 25 per subscriber. Like if we do the 500, I'm like $200 dollar giveaways. I'm gonna just make sure I split up that the right way. But we're not reaching no $200 giveaways yet. All right, we're gonna start off small with the $100 giveaways and split the $100 between subscribers. All right, I've learned. All right, in the beginning, I don't know what it was. All right, I was just fucking losing money like crazy. Giving, how much merchandise I gave away with the ignorance that I had. I just laugh. I laugh. But hey, make sure, listen, man. If you ain't sub up, sub up. We're gonna start that, John. All right. I'm gonna say give me like maybe another month. All right, month and a half. I want to get more, members in this, John, so I could do the subscribers and the members at the same time. I really want to do it at the same time. All right. So we'll figure out how we do this, man. You definitely are, yo, Earth Day, Big Sis. You definitely is. You is a free thinker. But let's continue with the poetry, guys, because I've been talking too much, and I gotta get off this John soon. All right, so let's continue. I don't even know how long I've been on this John. Oh shit, we're going on 3 hours. All right. Let's listen to a few more poetry.
Miss Your Thoughts, a beacon of grace, her wisdom's like a warm embrace, bringing back the old ways, so pure, in this chaotic world we endure. An older woman with stories untold, her knowledge worth more than gold, guiding me with words so wise, in her presence I realize, respecting the past, learning from before. Miss Your Thoughts opens up new doors, bringing back in style what's been lost, a generation in need of wisdom's cost.
Shout out to Miss Your Thoughts.
In the shadows, my heart so dark. I'll turn and leave before it shatters. No turning back, I'll walk away before the pain consumes me whole. Lost in a maze of lies and deceit, I'll choose to break free from this hurt. No looking back, I'll find my light and leave behind this endless game. With every step, I'll heal the scars. A heart once broken now can mend. I'll find peace in letting go and start anew without you by my side. Babies crying, adults running, kids dying, caskets no bigger than 3 feet lying, heaven's playground getting full, God getting furious. In this world of chaos and despair, we're all curious. Guns blazing, sirens wailing, tears falling, innocence lives lost, mothers calling, the darkness consuming us, our hearts breaking. Where is the love? Where is the peace? In a world filled with hatred and disease, we must come together, make a stand for the future generations and the fate of this land. Empress Lonnie One Love, met her on YouTube. She's so funny, always making me laugh. A sister from Philly who will tell you off, stands 10 toes down and makes you laugh. She should be the next Wendy Williams, exposing YouTube drama at its best. No holding back, she's a force to reckon with. Empress Lonnie keeps it real without a myth. With her sharp wit and hilarious charm, Empress Lonnie a queen in her own right, bringing laughter and truth day and night. In a digital world, identities can be disguised. Not every avatar is true. Don't be surprised. Before you fall for the charm that's embellished, pay attention. Don't get catfished. Behind the screen, lies can be spun. Not everyone is who they claim to be. Don't be undone. Take a moment to truly see before you trust blindly and set yourself. There's a fee. Online connections can feel so real, but not every profile holds the deal. Be cautious of the masks that may hide. Not everyone behind an avatar is dumb. Keep your eyes wide open. In a world obsessed with fame, lost in a digital game, true value lies within. Freedom is where we begin. Self-love is the key to unlock our empathy. Kings and queens lost in a screen, few left to guide their dream. Teach our youth what's real, the power they can feel. In a world of likes and shares, true treasure is in self-care. Biz 101, spreading crypto and stock tips, teaching the youth to build their own ships. A father, husband, and son so wise, encouraging all to reach for the skies. Stack your money, become your own boss. With Biz's guidance, there's no loss. His knowledge is a gift to behold, turning dreams into silver and gold. Sharing wisdom with passion and grace, empowering others in life's race. Biz 101, a beacon of light, guiding us all towards futures bright. You think you're tough, pointing that gun at me, but my elders taught me to stand strong and free. If you pull that trigger, be ready for the fight, because when I come for you, it'll be your last night. I won't back down. I won't live in fear. I'll hunt you down and make it clear. You can't threaten me and expect to live. I'll show you what true courage is. There's no escape. There's no turning back. You made your choice. Now face the attack. When I find you, there won't be a tomorrow. You'll regret the day you caused this sorrow. Barbie girl Trina leads the way into the matrix where truth holds sway. With humor and strength, she guides us through to uncover the secrets, both old and new. In her laughter, we find joy and light, a sensitive soul shining so bright. Funny and strong, she stands tall, inviting us to dive in, explore it all. Through rabbit holes of mystery deep, Barbie girl Trina helps us seek the truth that lies within our grasp, embracing us all in her loving clasp. We say we care about our kids, but we can't stop pulling the trigger. The only way to save their future is if we let go of greed and power. Money can't buy happiness, but yet we chase it without rest. Our children deserve a world that's kind, where love and compassion are easy to find. Let's break free from this cycle of greed and focus on what our kids truly need. It's time to put their well-being first, so their future can be filled with hope and worth. In the land of Oz, a legend appears, spreading awareness and joy, overcoming fears. With a good spirit and heart so true, he's making a legend by just being him. On this platform, he shines bright, bringing laughter and smiles with all his might. A man of honor standing tall, creating his legacy for one and all. So here's to the legend of Oz, a beacon of light with no pause. His presence is felt far and wide, a true inspiration with nothing to hide. Once you played with my heart, it tore us apart. What makes you think I'll be coming back to you? The trust we had shattered, the love turned to dust. I won't be fooled by your lies. I've had enough. You took me for granted, left me in the dark. But now I found my strength. I'm moving on. I won't be swayed by your empty promises. I'm breaking free from this toxic mess. You've taught me you could break me, leave me in despair. But I found my worth. I'll no longer care. I'm standing tall, leaving the past behind. Once you played with my heart, but now it's time to shine. Once a star on the court, now seeking peace. But the world only sees fame, not the man beneath. Kwame Brown just wants a normal life. yet his past follows, causing strife. Media scrutiny and public eyes, never letting him escape the ties. Yearning for understanding and empathy, but all they see is his celebrity. A man with dreams beyond the spotlight's glare, just hoping for some compassion to share. Kwame Brown seeks to break free from his past, to be seen as a person at last. How many more kids do we have to bury before we realize that it's us that is wrong? Innocent lives lost, the pain we carry. It's not the enemy we're hurting by pulling the trigger. When will we see the damage that's been done before it's too late to turn back and run? Violence begets violence. It's a vicious cycle. We must break free from this destructive spiral. Let love and compassion guide our way instead of hatred leading us astray. It's time to put down the weapons of hate before it's too late. Before it's too late. In the jungle, we roam wild and free, but our kids mimic what they see. Savage ways, they start to adapt. If we don't change, they'll meet a tragic end. Our actions speak louder than words, teaching them to be ruthless birds. If we don't check our moral compass soon, our kids will face a darkened moon. Let's break the cycle, set a new trend, guide our children to the very end. For if we fail to change our ways, our kids will have a price to pay. To all those voices, bold and true, thank you for shining through. Your courage lights up the way, inspiring me to have a say. In times of struggle, you stood tall. Your honesty breaking down the walls. Your words, a balm for those in pain, guiding them through the pouring rain. So here's my gratitude, sincere and deep, for showing me the power we can keep. To all who speak their truth with grace, you've helped me find my rightful place. On this YouTube platform, Tales Untold, voices rising, brave and bold, inspiring me to pen my own rhymes, grateful for the stories shared in these times. I've listened to voices that break through the noise, speaking truth, empowering choice. Their courage fuels my creative flame. Each word they speak, I attach to my name. So here I am with pen in hand, crafting poems from a courageous stand. To all who share their truth online, thank you for sparking this heart of mine. So many voices full of ideas, solutions abound, but fall on deaf ears, blind to the answers right in front of their face, complaining endlessly, a never-ending race. Inactions speak louder than words, opportunities miss like flightless birds, ignoring the whispers of change in the wind, refusing to see what they could resent. The world waits for those who will dare to open their eyes and truly care. So many with solutions untold, yet choose to stay silent, leaving problems to unfold. In a world so divided, kids disappearing, ignorance and apathy, the problem's nearing. Wake up, people, we hold a solution. It takes a village to protect our children from pollution. Forget the differences that tear us apart. Our kids are at risk. It breaks my heart. Woke individuals must rise and take a stand to safeguard our future hand in hand. Don't turn a blind eye to the cries of the young. It's time to unite and fight for everyone. Let's come together, break these walls. For our children's safety, we must heed the cause. In the shadows, you search for me, but I slip away forever free. How can you lose what was never yours? How can you tame what you don't see? I'm the wild wind that whispers by, a fleeting moment, a passing sigh. You reach out, but I disappear. How can you hold what's never near? I dance in dreams and fade at dawn, a phantom presence forever gone. You chase illusions of what could be. How can you grasp what's not meant to be? In the shadows you search for me, but I slip away forever free. How can you lose what was never yours? How can you tame what you don't see? I'm the wild wind that whispers by, a fleeting moment, a passing sigh. You reach out, but I disappear. How can you hold what's never near? I dance in dreams and fade at dawn, a phantom presence forever gone. You chase illusions of what could be. How can you grasp what's not meant to be? In the golden light, you rest in peace. Gone too soon, your memories we keep. Heaven's embrace, where angels weep. Peace in paradise, eternal sleep. Your laughter echoes in the summer breeze. Gone, but not forgotten memories seize. Stars shine bright where you now roam free. In paradise may you find sweet peace. The good die young, a bittersweet truth. But your spirit lives on in eternal youth. In paradise arms may you soothe. Police versus civilian, a complex dynamic, supposed to protect and serve, but sometimes erotic. Both bound by the law, yet prone to stray. Trigger happy moments can lead astray. Civilian life meant to follow the rules, but even they can be caught in a whirlpool of fools. Police and civilian alike tempted by power's sway. Breaking the rules, consequences at play. A delicate balance between right and wrong. In the heat of the moment, decisions are made strongly. The thin line between justice and despair, both sides must strive for fairness and care. Police versus civilian.
So hear me out. I think the alphabet is wrong. Whoever created the alphabet
She's a force.
The link is in the community wall. All right, I dropped the link for Big Sis in the community wall. I'm trying to like this junk got discombobulated on me. Like it wasn't supposed to get discombobulated. Like there we go. Now we got it back. All right, so it looks like we're gonna leave the rest of this for tonight. All right, because it's like really lagging, and I think that's because I got the power director on right now. So while I wait for Big Sis to come up, I'm gonna play this.
Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready.
The link is in the community wall. I'm about to drop it again. It's in my community wall. You gotta go to the community wall.
Yeah, we living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. System got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, taking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise, let them know we're here. Riders ignite. In a world of division, they showed us how to share. But the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. He lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy pain. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears. But the ache in our hearts only grew with passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep, wounds that time can't seal. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like
Blessings, Big Sis, blessings.
Grand Rising, sis. Our ancestors and our spirit guides had you go live for me.
8.
I give and give, and I just need you to hear me out right now.
I'm listening.
And I need you guys to really get what I'm saying to you guys. We are on such a major spiritual attack to where Earth Day is to the point
Hold on, you kind of going in and out.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
Can you hear
sound a
me?
little better.
I am
Yeah,
to
you
the
sound.
point.
Can you hear me? You sound a little better.
Yeah, I am to the point to where I'm at my breaking point. We are all being spiritually attacked. So I just want to make that very clear. And I thank you so much for even acknowledging me and seeing the things that I do my best to give genuinely on here.
Thanks. We
And
supposed to
I'm
do that.
literally, go ahead, sis.
No, I was saying that's how we're supposed to do because I was raised like that. But hey, I guess people give props when the people not here no more. And even with that, what they do is make memes. They don't even give people their roses.
I want people to really know that you don't run to anything for a better alternative.
Hmm.
Sometimes you can find people that are not related to you, you've never been around, that can be the closest people that can give you just what you need, food for your soul.
Facts.
Shouts out to Goody Mob. Shouts out to Goody Mob. You know, it's food for your soul. And it's just so much that's going on right now. And the attacks, I am being attacked majorly. But now it's going within family.
Oh wow.
So when it goes to that length, you have to really gain control. And I'm to the point to where I'm like, oh, do I have to reveal earthquake to my own family?
And that's the messed up part about it.
So I'm just, saying that you going live right now really was a blessing for me.
Appreciate you.
I appreciate you.
That's a fact. And you said that. Let me see. I think I got. What was it? Let me see. Yep, I think it's on this one. I understand exactly where Earth Day is coming from. Let me see. Is it this one?
This world is crazy.
Yep.
I would say shady.
Back.
Ironic, right? Nowadays, you can't trust no one. When you do, niggas be having their panties all in a bunch, thinking that they own one. Saying the things that you accomplished in life is theirs and that you owe them one. Nowadays, your friends turn into enemies, and your family members are your biggest haters.
Can't see you
What's even
accomplished
more
anything.
crazy is that they say as time passed by, it will heal everything. I seen time flash by and it revealed everything, leaving me on standby, ready to kill everything. Alone in the mirror saying, girl, you're everything. You don't need for anything, shorty. So if you haven't walked a mile in my shoes, take a minute and listen so you can consume everything. Me and you are not the same, so make sure that when you cross me, you look both ways, and that's what.
And that's on everything. That reminded me of Earth Day right there. And that's
Man, because I'm telling you, I'm coming with full throttle.
yeah.
And
It
this
hurts.
is what it hurts because I have so much love that I'm still giving. Like
Hmm.
when I went live, I was going to do another live last night, but we was like kind of fatigued and tired when we came back home, me and Mr. Jones. But I actually learned something last night. Going out, and I live in a state where there's so much to do. I networked last night and gained like 11 subscribers within an hour. Okay. And another person wants to do podcasts with me, and they got the whole setup.
You
So
should.
this is,
You should do it. You got some wisdom to put
I
out there.
am
You
doing
and
it.
Mr. Jones.
Yeah. Like it's called Law of Attraction, you guys. Shouts out to RZA. RZA, I'm glad that we understand each other, understand, and accept each other for what we represent with no
Mhm.
judgment. Back to what I was saying, it was like, wow, we were just basically drawing people to us, and we weren't saying anything. So it was like, we're drawing people to us. They're asking us, like, what do you guys do? You guys are like, y'all do something. Want to know if we had a channel or doing anything. So when you have that law of attraction and you draw people to you, just like I know I do, those are the real ones.
Facts.
Do not worry about numbers. Worry about the real ones.
Facts. That's what we do
Because
over
you can
here.
have 1,000 people following you, and only 5 respect and really stand up and respect what you do.
That's a fact. She
And
ain't
one
lying.
thing, oh, well, I got the likes, I got the numbers, I got the money.
That shit don't matter. That shit
Oh,
goes in.
really? So how's that been working for y'all? Because when the world was shut down, y'all couldn't do shit with y'all money. Y'all didn't learn that in 2020? Who wants to have perfect vision? What is perfect vision?
Nobody knows, I think.
2020 is perfect
Oh,
vision.
you talking about that? Okay, my bad. I thought you was going a little
So
more.
2020 was the vision when the veil was lifted, boys and girls.
Facts.
You were given that. You were given the universal glasses, and you choose to still say, nah, I don't want to put them on.
That's why sometimes Earth Day, big sis, we gotta take our own advice. Like the advice you be giving some of us sometimes. Sometimes
I need to
you
take it
gotta.
in for myself, and I am understanding that right now. That is my purge.
Yep,
And I love to allow myself to be honest with those that support me
that's a fact. Sometimes
because I'm a student teacher.
facts.
I'm still learning, you guys. So please don't pass no judgment on me.
No, but listen. Sometimes we gotta learn how to let go of some people. Like, look, I say it right here. I think it's this the poem. Hold on, real quick. Let me see if this the one.
You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to make a change, they want to make a difference, but still stuck in the same phase. You got motherfuckers talking about that they want to chase a bag, but stay at home and nag. Then when you ask them what they
Wait, is it that one or is I don't think I
I
have it
was
open
loving
yet.
that one. I mean, like, let it keep going.
Oh,
need, they say
I'm here
less
for it.
talking, more opinions, no prayers with the vision. You ask me, y'all need to focus more on revision, rely less on television. How you want a future you have no vision? This world is just like fiction. What we need is more talking, less opinions, more prayers with no division. Before you come up with a conclusion, giving people false illusions, pick up a book, do your research, learn your history before you end up in a ditch making history. Division and religion isn't working. The only way to show God our faith and love is through our actions. Our convictions is the only thing that really unite us. One God, one nation, different beliefs. There's words that can't fly with the wind. There's insults that are not violent. Meanwhile, while you're holding them, they're killing you on the inside. If I was to tell you that I didn't hurt, I would be lying. Would you believe me if I was to tell you that there's truths that lie, especially when they're telling you that they're indifferent? Getting shoved to the side because you're different. There's a hug out there someone didn't receive today. Probably because of what was said about them yesterday. Probably because of the way they was dressed today. Not realizing that the one that they hate could be the one that saves their day. But you know what? Thanks to them, it's another day in history where you get to flip the pages to your book and speak your story. And Lord, it's unholy.
Fact.
But you know what hurts the most? As I walk down the street and I see how easily we're divided. When we all should be united. One body, one mind, one soul, a million talents. Lord, without you, we're all divided. Forgive them, Lord, for they don't know any better. They don't know that there's someone out there that loves them. You got motherfuckers.
oh, that one was cool, but it's not the one I was looking for.
And I still love you fools.
It popped up. I don't
And
know
I
why that was.
still love y'all. That's
That's
the
a fact.
that's the sad part for you, not me.
Yep.
Because I'm not sad. Do I sound sad? No.
Nah.
I'm not sad at all. I am disappointed. But here is the catch-22. When you are the type of person that I am, and I'm a seer, I have to kick my own self in the ass when I saw it all. I choose to tell the universe and God that no, I'm going to be able to save my family.
Hmm.
And guess what? I can't. And that is the acceptance that I'm dealing with.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So if you don't learn anything about what you're hearing right now, let that be a lesson.
And make sure y'all go check out Earth Day and Mr. Jones, y'all, man. For real, for real. Listen, the problem with some people is family and not look like I say right here on this poem. All right, the envying motherfuckers. All right, the disrespect deserves listen a slap with an open hand. Listen,
Huh.
Some people will always have a place in my heart, but not in my life.
Hey, yo, Flory, turn me up.
Because when I tell you that it hurts, it hurts. Envy in your eyes, yet you want trust. Can't tell if you're an enemy or a friend. I mean, back then when I was naive, now I'm older, some say wiser. I'm no fool. I'm only a friend when convenient. Took a while to understand that what was real would never leave. Only when you're in pain and alone, you know who you can really depend on. You say you a friend, where were you when I needed a hand? Shit, you was following a trend. A friend ain't nothing but $1 in your pocket when the money gone, so are they? And they say a friend in need is a friend indeed. You watched as I drown, now I'm getting around while you in the dog pound. Shit. It's funny how karma has a tendency of bringing things back around. It's not funny when the one you look up to is the one wearing the crown. You nothing but a clown. What you need to do is bring that ass back around town and, like Deja says, smack a nigga with an open hand.
real shit. Sometimes you just gotta smack a
I'm
nigga
just
with an
gonna
open
need you
hand.
to go ahead and download your stuff on what is it, SoundCloud, and I don't know what you're waiting on, but
Me, I got some
you
on Distro Kids, some on SoundCloud. I got on
slide
TikTok.
us.
It's all over the place.
We need you. We need you. No, I mean like we really need you.
I'm more into the poetry though. Like
I
I'm not
know
as
that. So we need you. We need
Riaz
you.
Riaz Young Bull. I'm not gonna be on here long, baby. Come back on the next live, baby. That's why I said earlier I was only dropping the link for Earth Day. Like no disrespect towards anybody, right? Like I was just dropping the link for Earth Day because I wanted to hear what she had to say. But this wasn't really an open panel this morning.
Well,
For those of
thank you.
y'all wondering.
I greatly appreciate that. I just
Yeah,
needed to get that off.
yeah. Cause I listen. Like I be waiting for Earth Day to go live sometimes, and I be like, it says, I get a whole notification, and I'm like, what the
I
fuck just
apologize
happened?
for that. I
Them Jones be
apologize for
gone.
that.
So I
Yeah.
definitely said, hell yeah. She said, drop the link. Hell yeah, I'm dropping the link, big sis. I gotta hear what you say. 'Cause
Oh,
I
thank
be
you.
waiting for your lives, and I'm like, damn.
And
It makes me
that's the thing. That's within myself thinking, because I support so many other people. And then I don't want to step over nobody's toes. And
You're really not. Listen, like I was told before, like it took Word and Nate the Great podcast, right? Because like I tell everybody, they took me under their wing on
yeah.
some real shit. Don't wait for nobody. Like show your support. Like you see, I show my support. I show everybody's video,
Everywhere.
right?
Everywhere.
So I'm still gonna go live. Y'all want to watch me, or y'all can go watch somebody that I watch because I know my message isn't for everybody. So I still go
That's
live,
fine.
and even with that, like some videos, like I tell people on a good day when I have a passion, can I go over 2,000 views? Yes, but that's not my biggest worry. If you could look at, my channel, that's not my biggest concern. At the end of the day, that's why I sit here and I laugh at the people that come at me and be like, "Oh, listen, I'm not here for views. I mean, I'm here for the views. All right.
Of
I'm not here
course.
for the likes. There you go. I said that
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
I'm not here for the likes. Like, I don't care if you like
Exactly.
that. Like, my biggest concern is like, hey, help a shorty out. Share the video. That's what I used to say a
So
lot.
exactly. And do you
So
know whether it's a like or a dislike? You dislike me. I wouldn't
dislike
care
or
if I
like,
had a gang. You're putting me in the algorithm.
there you go.
I went to school. I'm a basic to this, you guys. So when people be sitting up here thinking, when I said to you guys, I'm computer savvy, trust me. That's why I stand on decoding things, put it in school. But I taught my son on my own.
Hmm.
So I did this in 99.
I was a baby in 99.
And you guys are just now getting this knowledge. So just
Plus,
understand.
I hated computers. Now, when it came to like music class and stuff like that, I was into it. But
See, I
computers,
was into all of that. I taught myself how to play the piano. I taught myself how to tap. I taught myself how to do ballet. Hence
yeah,
why my grandmother put me in those type of things because I showed the interest.
yep,
We are all spiritual beings that have all of these things within us, and we have our own different traits and talents.
that's a
But
fact.
when it comes to the access of ascension, we all carry those traits.
That's a
You
fact.
just have to find out what it is that you came here to do.
I don't know. I mean, I stopped searching for it, and I'm letting it
It's
happen.
not a search because that's putting yourself in a box like they
Yeah,
did for us. So
that's what I said. Now I just go with the flow. Like, hey, I just
you're
let
just
it
a
be. I
spiritual
live
being
stuff.
having a human experience.
Yeah. I mean, I stopped searching a long time ago. People don't even peep that part.
Just don't even search. Let it find you. Because when it's
Exactly.
your time and when it's your time to be found with that, you're going to feel
You
it.
lying?
You're going to know it.
You're not lying. Listen, that's how I came across my fiance. Like I wasn't searching. Like, and I didn't never listen. Like I tell
Same
people,
thing with Mr. Jones. I wasn't searching
yep.
for him either.
I never knew that this man was in my face the whole time. You see, what like people be like, "What you mean by that?" Look, I'm 36 years old. He proposed to me a year, I think, after I got pregnant with my daughter. After I had my daughter, I think my baby was like a year and a half, 2 years old. All right, so I haven't even been that. You know, we haven't. No, I'm lying. See how I'm mixing up the years because they went by
No,
so
you're not
fast.
lying, sweetheart. You just, yeah, you have the years mixed up. You're not lying. You
So
just that much. I'm going to tell you because I feel your energy.
yeah, we've been
He
engaged for
makes you
3
so
years.
excited and he makes you nervous when you talk about him. It's just like you're like
Yeah,
it's like a puzzle you're trying to put together, and it's not that you're lying. It's just that it's such a rush.
exactly. Like people don't get it. Like I met him at
It's
21,
like
but
a
when I was
drug.
exactly,
It gets you high.
I wasn't looking at this man. I was like, oh shit. I looked at him like a friend, like a big brother in the beginning. You see where I'm coming from? And like
Hmm.
that's why I said, like people don't understand why I say he's a blessing. Because when the father of my kids passed away and I needed somebody, he ain't look at me like a piece of fruit. He ain't push me to the side or use me. He was literally there. And to this day, I question why. Because I was shot out around that
I
time.
do too,
You
girl. You
see
about
where
to
I'm
make me
like,
cry. Cause that's
I'm
the
like, why is you here? He's like, because I want to. He's like, you're not gonna push me away. That's what he always says. When I get into my bipolar, he's like, you can do whatever you
yeah.
want.
No, you're
I'll be back.
tripolar, baby. We're tripolar. We just be waiting for somebody to try us because
You know,
the
this
past.
man made me soft. That's what I'd be
Yeah,
mad at him.
that's what
So
he
I'm
made
like, you
me.
made me soft
You
with
didn't hear the
you.
last live? Then you hear Mr. Jones tell me to shut up. I know y'all didn't catch that. I'm gonna send you the clip. I even had to catch myself. I said, damn it,
Yeah,
I didn't say nothing. I
that's
said,
why I be
oh,
looking. I
I
be
said,
looking at
oh,
some females. I'm like, listen, I'm just not miserable. I don't look at all men the same. And you can say thank you, Ryder. That's what
yeah,
they call him, Ryder. I'm not gonna say his whole name, even though y'all have heard
yeah.
me say
No,
it. But
it's cool. It's cool.
I'm like,
Your
thank you, Ryder,
protection.
because I
Your
tell people, look,
protection is your protection. See,
exactly.
mine is a warrior. I mean, this is my own opinion. I feel of a reincarnation of this man is a known warrior.
Hmm. And
And
what's
I want you
crazy
to pull
is,
up Shaka Zulu, and then you look at Mr. Jones and you tell me.
OMG. I know what Shaka
Well,
Zulu is. That's why I'm
so,
laughing. Like, wait, okay.
yeah, look. But if you look at the movie and then you've seen a certain side of him, like it's a warrior type of thing.
Hmm.
See, the men, our kings, you guys are lords. You're not gods. Lord is love of righteous divine. It's spelled out. I just spelled it out for you guys. Goddess of divine is the woman. The age of Pisces was the man, and we have the age of Aquarius now. That is the woman. Now, what is Earth Day talking about? I'm talking about masculine and feminine that holds within you,
Hmm.
which is the God that is in you, and the love. I said, Lord, love, words. That's what they gave us. You guys didn't know how to decipher it. I broke the Da Vinci Code of it. Anything that has a first letter to it has basically the same meanings. Because you celebrate celebrities.
Influence or fixation.
You say, don't put a spell on me, but you spell the words that are spells. Make it make sense to me. Am I reaching too much, or is it that
Are you speaking
most
facts?
are not reaching enough? I
You know,
give you the food for you to eat. Oh, don't bite the fruit, the tree of knowledge. Is it that you were supposed to take the tree of knowledge so you can understand right from wrong?
hmm.
Isn't that what it was about to be? Until they came and turned it the way they wanted us to live by.
You ain't
The
lying.
same symbols and numbers, which is 6 protons, neutrons, and electrons, which reside in your freaking DNA, you are scared of. As long as they keep you guys running from all of these things, you will never become one with God.
Facts. And everything Earth Day is saying is not new to y'all. Like, hold on, Earth Day, I'm about to play this for them real quick. Because I know you're not going to forget that thought. Hold on.
Religiously, understand the 7 principles of hell. You'll understand the 7 demons within you. You'll understand that whole concept. It's a whole metaphysical concept. We ain't go over that, but anyway, so from a spirit.
So, big sis, I completely understand you. And, you know, for those of you looking for rap, this is not rap. This is poetry behind a beat. So, no, you're not going to hear my voice align with the beat. If you're looking for rap, right, you know, shit like that, you know, how can I
Go
say
somewhere
lyrics?
else.
Hold
If
on.
you know,
If
you
you,
know, and if you don't understand, then
if
you
you,
just will never get it.
if you
Look, now
waiting
you're
for
not
lyrics,
tuned.
right? If you wait for lyrics that make no sense, look, listen. I just heard this morning, breaking news is all over social media. Blueface came home. All right, go check out all the content creators that are, you know, catching up to Blueface, and go over there and listen to some
Yeah, he
drop.
came home.
All right, because to me, the only hit he ever had was, you know, what was it? Drop It Down, Tatiana, or whatever that
And I
fucking
hate
Tatiana
that
song.
because my niece is Tatiana. And I was
Yo,
like, who the hell is a Tatiana? But
yeah, because
that,
people can't tell the difference between poetry and rap. I'm like, y'all can't tell? Obviously, my voice is not going to match the beat. But if you're into poetry, that's the place to be. And shout out to the ones that have liked all my poetry. All right. I appreciate y'all from the bottom of my heart. But the
and
trolls,
please,
y'all can
it
go
is
find a
so,
rainbow to hop on. My bad.
please just listen to what she says. Like, this is the thing.
They worried about beats and words
Tupac
matching.
was a lyric. He was a lyricist. So she's doing the same thing. What we're dealing with, are you guys not listening to what she's saying?
No, they're not. They listening to the
I mean,
beat.
like, you're not experiencing, oh, she's off beat. No, your dumb ass is just off, period.
Hmm.
Because don't listen to the beat. It's a difference if it's just instrumental. Of course, you're going to listen to the beat and the sound. But we're
Yeah.
dealing with words. And the fact that I am very fluent when it comes to music and being is that I've literally sung at Capitol Records in Hollywood. Had the pleasure of being. I know very much taking voice lessons, being in choirs since I was 5 years old. Words matter.
That's a fact. And that's
Listen to
why,
the words and let
just
it
like
be
Eminem,
food.
I use a dictionary for a lot of my words on my poems. Like, I don't sit here and just write. Sometimes yes, but I have to still sit here and edit the poem because it wouldn't be. How can I say? I want my poetry, all right, for all views, even kids. So sometimes I have to think about it and switch the words around. Like, people don't even understand that part. Like, wait. A kid could be reading this. I don't want them to say something outrageous. You see
That's
where I'm coming
right.
from? So is that like at the end of
Yeah.
the day, y'all listen, that's why I said Bluefish just came home. Go watch him and Krishan at the circus. The fuck
Oh,
wrong
they
with
together, honey.
people? They was just
Wait.
I'm like, they was just reviewing. She right back with that bull. I'm like,
So
fuck out of here.
listen to what my baby sister just said. She just dropped a gem. She said, "Go tune in to Krishan and Blueface at the circus."
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just a big circus and that y'all keep following.
Real shit. I'm
It's a
sitting like,
freaking circus. Y'all worry about people's personal life. Just like y'all have with minds, and that's so silly. Like, why?
that's what they turning all social media into. Like, not everybody want to come on here for that. And if y'all don't like the content that we're giving, look, listen, that's on you. You're here. You're the fool watching. Like, that's
This
why I
is the thing.
laugh.
Okay, here's my thing. How did y'all start liking Krishan? Y'all liked her song and her little, her music, right?
They
So
like the
isn't
fact
that
that
what
that
you
girl
should?
out here sucking toes. Whatever.
When
That's
I
what it
seen
is.
her suck them nasty, his toes looked like they smelled like corn chips, girl. Oh God, I wouldn't care if he had just gotten out of a spa and had the best of pedicures. Like, I know your background and who your mother is. So I'm not blaming you. I blame her raggedy ass
Man, people are
and her
wild.
raggedy ass daddy. I was happy that Blueface hit her dad, hit her daddy. He didn't do his damn job. Why all these kids out here the way they are? I understand that we cannot control our children, but at the same time, you look at Krishan parents and see them damn missing teeth. It looked like that they were smoking crack and they lost their teeth and they probably thought it was a rock and decided to put it on the pipe and
But
thought it was a rock
rumors
and smoked it.
don't
I'm sorry. I'm not.
don't
I'm
don't
just
rumors
keeping it
have it
fact.
that her daddy is, somebody from the streets and shit like that. Blah blah
He ain't
blah.
from the streets where? Yeah, he is from the streets. He's from the gutter.
Oh shit. See, I don't know her, so I can't even talk. So I asked the
I don't
question.
know her neither. I mean, I don't need to know something that I've grew up around.
That's why I said rumors. I was like, damn.
Allegedly, what I grew up around is Krishan comes from two crackhead ass fucking parents
Oh shit.
that allow their children to either touch each other and the other people was touching them. And now
Oh wow.
Krishan and her sister allegedly is going through some shit. And they was look, y'all know the story. Why are we acting? See, I'm not the person to say what goes in the house stays in the house. That's the problem with our
I didn't know
Aboriginal
that. You heard?
5% of people,
Heard me?
black people. If y'all want to call yourself black, go ahead. I'm not a crayon.
No, wait.
But
Just now that you said that, that shit is deep. Now that explains the behavior, and I'm
doesn't it?
glad.
I'm
I'm
breaking
glad
it
I.
down in layman term, in ghetto
I'm.
term, for everybody to understand.
I'm glad I didn't bash that girl when I was an ex to her. That's why,
I
when I
I
did that
pray for
live,
her.
yeah, that's why I was
I
like, wait,
pray
something's
for her. It's
off.
not her fault. Y'all be sitting up here judging people, and it's not their fault.
That's
It's
crazy.
just like with moon sticks. Oh, well, I mean moonlight, because I'm trying to be good. But it's like just you can't judge people when they tell you their stories or the little bit that you get, you be like, oh, okay, that's why you fucked up. Because even with you going through some shit, I've been through things. I was
Yeah.
raised by my blah blah blah. Blacks run everything. Okay, blah blah blah. If blacks run everything, then why the fuck EBT is off? Because blacks is complaining, motherfucking Ryan. If blacks run everything, why in the fuck you dumb motherfuckers voted for fucking Biden?
That seems like a racist motherfucker. So, like Candyman says,
No. I'm here for it. The man that did the eulogy to the founder of the KKKs. Now, I don't know who you are, but y'all don't know. You can blah, blah, blah. I don't blah, blah, blah. I speak English, okay? So we're not blah, blah, blah on here. Next. What's your next comment?
he can't. He don't got one. He went bye bye, like Candyman says.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Since we ruin so much, he don't need to hear us. That's why I be telling people, like, y'all make yourselves miserable. Why y'all in places that
How am
y'all
I
feel comfortable?
Oh no, I didn't ruin nothing. This land is your land. This land is my land. You talking about what your people came and took from me?
Mm.
That's what the fuck you ruined, motherfucker. Last time I checked, Canada has all the gold that's known out here. That's the oldest in pyramids. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm glad you said blah, blah, blah. See? Because you still can't help but say black. Because you can't read without looking at black, bitch. We are the words. Spoken truth. Shouts out to Riders for Life with her poetry. Because see, it's written in black. And you have to be able to see. You can't write white letters on white paper and be able to see it, but you got to put black ink on white paper in order to understand it. Because it's in the ether.
Bars.
Because we matter, bitch. I'm the one that your mama and your raggedy ass fucking white trash fucking mama didn't tell you about. Not the real ones. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Why you ain't still typing?
Can't. He got rocket shipped out.
No, I don't want that. I like it.
No,
I'm
I don't let.
here for it.
I'll block it over here though. I block the
Go ahead
disrespect.
and block it.
Yeah, over
I'm
here
glad you do. I do
we
too,
don't
because see,
tolerate
that
that.
type of energy, blah, blah, blah.
We don't tolerate that shit over here. Out of
We
sight,
want you
out
to
of
go.
mind.
Shouts out to riders. Go and take a ride on this earth and catch the 22. Okay?
Make sure you let us know when you reach your rainbow so you can
Yeah.
chase the kiddos.
Yeah. Let us know when your life is complete. Because we did this for your life. Because we wanted you to ride on this earth,
People weird.
And we're giving you love from the planet of Venus for you to catch this 22, bitch.
8. Toma.
I'm not here. Y'all not ready for me. Y'all are
He
not
got-
ready for me. Why you think my sis know who? Do you know who I am? I had to read the whole dictionary. So these little small words, and y'all think y'all be typing in this chat, I can do this shit in my sleep. Trolling is what y'all can't do for me. I switch words and I make them my own because I own myself. I know my sovereignty. You can't troll me and you don't control me. Okay? Ooh, that felt good. What's next?
Toma.
What's the next? I love a bully. You
That's
really made my morning just now, dude. Thanks for that. I needed that.
people is
Blah,
irritated.
blah.
Listen, I've learned like shit. Like you just did, say what you gotta say, but I block them because at the end of the day, what they gonna say next is even stupider. I don't got time to babysit
I know,
somebody's
but see,
ego.
that's the thing. It's okay. You see how I kept coming with it? I'm not yelling and I'm not bothered.
No, I know. I
Yeah.
hate babysitting
But
people's
see,
egos.
I'm that. I have that. I have that thing where I'm gonna come back. You know,
Yeah.
I was
I used
always
to
taught.
have. I used to be like that, but when I told my baby pops, I said, "I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna just block them instead of saying something." Because I used to. And I said, I can't. Not no more. I'm
Yeah,
good.
because it's more probably of it makes you probably it's a different way how you can handle it.
Yep.
See, I can handle it
And
different because
I give no fucks. I tell people I top your disrespect. And
yeah,
sometimes, like, it's just like, all right, I get it. You could disrespect people respectfully. Yes, I've learned how to do that. Sometimes I just
that's not
don't
true. Take
care.
that out of your vocabulary. There is no such thing as disrespect
Okay, what I mean by
respectfully.
that is we're disrespecting somebody respectfully. I can disrespect you without using one cuss word. All right.
That's
You see
not.
where I'm
That's
coming
not.
from?
What is a cuss word? Who made that word?
Without calling you out your name. You see where I'm
What
coming
is?
from?
Well,
Without being nasty.
I could say you are being a jack. Am I calling? That's not cursing.
She said a jack. I take it a little
Someone
deeper.
just typed in your chat, sweetheart. I don't know. I'm unfamiliar. Someone say any updates on that teacher.
On the statitude? No, there's no updates on
Oh,
the
you talking
statitude.
about old girl?
Yes, that chick tripping, man. Like the kid spoke up, but other than that, I'm still trying to figure out why the parents are quiet and why the school hasn't pressed any charges.
Should I say Mija?
Because she's a woman.
No, somebody said I'm Chinese.
Oh shit!
I'm just, I mean, like, hey,
Sometimes I don't pay attention to the comments, right?
I'm,
Like when
I'll
I'm
pay
speaking.
attention.
So when he said his comment, I focused on answering his question because I'll get thrown off. Like I had to learn to the point where now I take notes because I'll be all over the place.
So
My ADHD kicks in. Chill.
yeah, to the person, because I'm trying to look at how to pronounce their name. To the person that just said something in the comment.
It's
From
hard to
what
pronounce the name. It's
from
hard.
what I from what I've gotten and what I've seen, I haven't seen anything else. Now, it's like the empathy and human side of me really has empathy for the person. But at the same time, what was you doing?
I ain't gonna sit here and lie. I don't have none because it's
I
like
do, I do, due to the fact of the ignorance of what
that.
you did, but, and I hate to use that word, but damn, I hate this. And I'm
But
like, I'm live saying this to you guys. It's the but because I don't know whether you've ever made an attempt on a child.
see, that's the
But
thing.
how
See,
do
that's
you look at a child and say, ooh, they tempted me? Bitch, you
see,
never should have been working in here. Period.
that's why I
It
say
could
that I
have
don't
been
have it.
that she could have been heterosexual. So let's just skip the part so nobody won't think that any community is
Oh
being
no.
attacked.
Oh no.
Because I'm with the LGBT. I don't give a hoot nanny. I'm just who I am. And you who you are. It doesn't, I don't need letters to who you are.
The red flags are just there. It's like it's gonna happen. So it's like I don't have sympathy. There's no cure for that. Like I don't know if you understand where I'm
Well,
coming from.
okay,
Like
so and look.
because I've reacted to some
So
cases here,
wait,
right?
hold on. I
No,
seen this story once. So this is what the whole thing was.
I'm listening. Wait, what happened? Oh, wait, she got she on mute for a second. I think she'll be right
My
back.
bad, my bad, my bad. I said to speak on it, maybe I should not have spoken out like I should, because I've only seen one video. Because from what I'm reading, I got no sympathy for anyone that uses kids as content
Yeah, you gotta
and
watch the
waste
more
taxpayer
videos.
dollars by even okay, I didn't be able to see the rest of it, it disappeared.
It
So
says
that is what
kids as
the whole
content.
MO was.
She's a content creator. You see where I'm
I don't
coming
think
from?
to me,
And
I'm more concerned about the turn on with the children, the
yeah,
girls.
that's why I said it's like a red flags. Like
Yeah.
we reacted to videos, right, on teachers that were very young going into it. Like she just came out of high school, right? Went into did a little bit of college. She's 24 years old from what I've read. She's young. So I understand exactly why Big Sis said what she said. You see where I'm coming from? But then I have to take the fact in where how many times have we, ran down certain cases where the teachers were
It
so
needs to be a
young,
law. It needs to be a law.
right? And
If you can't do certain things and you can't even, you have to be over 25 to buy a pack of cigarettes. How in the hell you be able to be a teacher?
she
So
made
make
it.
me understand that.
Yep. She was a
So
substitute teacher.
you can think you don't have the capability
Nope.
of being able to smoke at 18, but you can go and be a teacher and teach kids.
Hmm.
Come on, y'all.
Like I guess
It
she got
only
all her
takes
credentials. Like,
y'all
and then
know it
my
only
thing,
takes 100 people to gain your own.
yeah. And then she came up with the excuse like, look, listen, like she like I didn't know that I couldn't record the kids. I didn't know that. Yeah, it is illegal as
Bitch,
a
how the fuck
teacher.
you did
Didn't they
disclaimer?
train you?
I'm sorry.
This makes you question the schools now, the policies. You see where I'm coming from? So like,
But we
what
know what the
happened?
school
How did
is,
you
though,
pass?
right? We know who doing it. We know.
Exactly.
You know we know.
So she's not just
Like,
to blame. You're not wrong. You're right on what you're saying because they're letting this happen instead of teaching her. Nobody in her life has told her this is wrong. But
y'all
I feel
never
as
ever
though
questioned that underground fucking gate under the school that people where did that lead to? It was in
under
all the schools that I went to out here. I don't know how it was in y'all state.
what?
Yeah, it was what I'm gonna do, because it's locked down now. They have these underground gates under the school. Allegedly, is that's how, have you seen me on the milk carton?
Yeah. Who? Wait, what? I was reading the
Yeah.
comment. You say you was in the milk carton?
I'm reading it too.
Yeah. See, that's why I said you got to look at some more videos. The little girls that she was recording came out and she spoke too. Like she was very uncomfortable with it. That's why I said like, where are the
She let
parents?
them do whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Then there's a video that somebody put out there, right? Because it looks like she was, trying to let little kids follow her content. But how you letting little kids follow your content and on a recent video that you uploaded before you uploaded this, the chick pulls down her pants. She has a
What?
strap on, a whole
Oh
strap
no!
on.
Stop! Stop! See that? I told you I only see one video. Now I'm like, oh
That's
boy,
why I was
I'm
like,
about
it's
to
red
drop.
flags. That's like
I'm
it's red
dropping.
flags.
I'm okay. Look, I'm gonna need you to support me, Ryder, because I'm gonna have to really do this. I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need your idea stuff because before I make this video,
I came at
now
her.
I'm about to get up. She thought she was being attacked. Oh baby, because see, my problem is the girls you was looking at when they were walking in the hallway.
She was young.
That's the problem.
She's
And
like,
then
dang,
as I'm
shorty.
looking, I could have sworn I seen a pregnant teenager, but I'm gonna just let that pass and we gonna keep
No, you
like
saw it. You saw it. She said, I like this. Why
I'm
would you put
like,
that?
damn, this look like this is this lean on me? I'm watching, nigga. What the fuck? Where is
She's
Joker? What is
young.
that?
She's
Because
young. She's
this
young.
child was walking pregnant and how you in the parade and cheerleading? Man, this is ghetto at its finest right here, boy. I don't know where the fuck y'all from, but this is ghetto at its finest.
Yeah. No,
Boy,
not
I tell
shorty.
you,
Not conquistador de adult. Not
the
shorty. Shorty. Shorty.
unified school district ain't doing shit for our children.
It's the
Now,
difference.
either you
Listen,
sit
Earth
your
Day.
ass.
Big sis. Listen. I don't think you got any teenage daughters right now. I think your
My
daughter's
daughter's
grown.
26.
Yeah, she's grown as shit right now. So I know I wasn't tripping. All right. Right. Let's take it back a little bit, right? Let's make your daughter younger for 1 second, all right?
Okay, come on, I'm with
Imagine
it.
imagine your teenage daughter coming home to you saying, "Yo, let's say, mom, right? I was walking down the hallway on this parade, and this substitute teacher, it was her first day at my school. She was recording me, and she was like, damn, shawty, not shorty,
Well,
shawty. You see, with the
I can
W in
imagine that. I can give you another true, and it's not imagination. I don't have to imagine. I want you to imagine my
What would
child
you
coming
do?
home telling a teacher to my child to not befriend Hispanic children because she played with them
Oh wow,
and
what the
said
fuck?
you shouldn't like Hispanic people. And shouts out to my sister-in-law that is full-blooded Hispanic and has not one, not two, but 5 children for my brother. So my daughter has been interracial within her family all her life.
Hmm.
She said, yeah, I told your daughter. And I don't know why you let her play with them bean eating so and so's. Imagine you reaching over the death charging at her.
Yep.
So
But see,
I'm just giving you an example of what I did with just a race thing. What you think I would have did with a motherfucking bitch coming at my child?
hmm we different.
I don't look. I don't know who told you. Y'all better keep trying Jesus, cause that's y'all Jesus. Y'all ways mine, but y'all go ahead and keep rocking with that. But y'all keep trying Jesus.
This world is dark and people don't even dig it.
The more y'all try Jesus, the more I'm gonna show you who I'm not Jesus. Try
But
Jesus,
yeah,
not me, cause
that,
I throw hands.
that's why I said, big sis, do watch a couple more videos on that. Watch Pink Book Lessons. I don't know if you like Pink Book Lessons, but she breaks it down all the way.
I don't have no dislike for no one that has never came for me. I'll watch anyone, sweetheart. I don't
No,
pass no
no,
judgment, and I love
that's
that
what
you
I said.
do that too. I've seen you in different. I like that. I
Yeah.
like that about you,
I'm not
because
here
no
to
one has
teach.
came for you.
I'm here to do two things: learn something, all right, or have some fun. Like
Man,
I keep trying to tell people, man, I bring
student
awareness, I
teacher.
learn, and I have fun. That's it. Like you gotta live, love, and laugh. I'm not a teenager
Okay,
no more.
student teacher. I hear you. I hear you. Respect
It's
student
the
teacher.
truth. I keep trying to tell
We,
her, listen, me and my oldest son grew up with each other. I'm 36 years old. He just turned 19. See where I'm
I was
coming from?
17 when I had my son, so I
Exactly.
completely
Like
understand it.
it's not like how can I say I'm old and miserable? No, man, my kids have blessed me. Like I'm not miserable. They just they taught me how to change my life. That's why I got that poem called Student. How can is it student versus teacher? Because at one point we think we're the teachers, but we're really the
You
students.
think I don't know how much you used to ride back in the day? I look at you, baby sis, and it's not like, oh, you had a rough life. It's your whole demeanor. Y'all look at Ryder. Just be
Take
happy
it back,
you
Smoke.
know
What
her
the fuck?
now and didn't know that person when she was that person.
No, when I
She's
first
no longer
started,
that person.
I was a little slow behind the camera, but when they pissed me off, I spoke
No,
fast as
I'm
shit.
saying that who you used to be. Listen to what I'm saying, sis. They should be happy. They don't know the writer that you used to be.
Oh hell no, I don't even want to get to know her again. I'm
I,
good.
I
She in the
put
bed.
look. I put that. Her name is Nene. I
She
put
said,
her on the bus because my
"Uh,
name is Trail. So
oh,
I'm unique all the way around. You ain't even never heard my name before, huh?
well, I grew up, I grew up listening to Griselda, so my other side of me is called Griselda. Chill, people. I keep trying to
Oh
tell
shit.
people, like, listen. I don't know if you've heard me say it a few times. I'm like, listen, when it comes to my kids, that's who I turn to. That's when y'all get to see the old me. I don't give a fuck. I really don't. Like, don't fuck with my kids, yo, because then you get that other side that people don't even know yet. I'm like, this is how I used to be when I was young. Yes. Like, I don't understand why, but there's a fire inside of me. Like, why do I call it Griselda? What do y'all think Griselda did for her kids to, survive? Yeah, I'm not saying I condone the drugs, all right, but I'm Griselda without the drugs. Oh shit, her phone must have gotten hot. But yeah, man, look, listen, we all got different personalities, all right. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and lie. Like, I was looking into that, right? And it's crazy how women, yes, especially when we're on our period, man, 7 different personalities. Like y'all thought that white girl Tatum was, bullshit, and I love Tatum on TikTok, yo. Like when she came up with that joke, I started researching. I was like, damn, when we are in our period, it's like 100 different versions of us women when we're mad. I'm not gonna sit here and lie, but shout out to my big sis Earth Day, man. I think she either got a call, her phone got hot, but yeah, man, she was spitting some gems. And Conquisto Flotador, you're not saying you're not, you're not saying nothing wrong. You're right. It's supposed to be shorty, right? But they changed the slang. All right, shorty with a W in it. It's SH. Let me see. I think it's SHAWTY, shorty, not shorty, if I'm not mistaken, right? She was trying to come back up. Man, it's this YouTube shit. YouTube is fucking with everybody. But yeah, I'm definitely tag me when you go on your next live, Earth Day. I'll definitely hit your link. And we could chop it up over there. Anybody watching me, go watch Earth Day. All right, man. Great conversations, great topics, yo. And she was up here spitting some damn gems. I don't know if she could make it back up or what, but yeah, she was really spitting some gems up here. I got the link back there, but I know I'm about to call my baby daddy because it's about to be 10 o'clock. I've been 4 hours this morning. I appreciate everybody that came and showed a shorty support, man. Like from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. All right. And like I told y'all, make sure y'all sub up because I'm known to be the pop-up queen. All right, listen, I schedule lives when I get a chance to, but other than that, I just pop up. All right. So that's why you hear sometimes people call me pop-up queen. All right. Not because I want to be called the queen and because I like when they call me shorty. All right, not shorty, because I'm short, 4'11". All right, so let's not mix up the slang. Please, let's not mix up the slang, because I'm not nobody shorty. All right, except for my baby daddy. I'm his shorty. All right, I'm his girl. I'm his everything. All right, I'm his freak in the bed. I'm all the above. All right, shit. Real shit, y'all don't get it. Man, because listen, I'm glad, all right, that I don't got to do this, all right? Like, I had a few people that had to, that went through ups and downs in a relationship, all right? And I'm glad that I don't have to hear, I don't have to sit here and say sacrifice is all I hear. Because I had somebody come to me one day, right? And she was fed up, right? And I'm listening to her story, and I was like, damn, man, I couldn't be in a relationship like that. Like, you got it.
Do you know I believed everything you ever said to me? First man I ever put my shield down for. Look at how you played me. Give you my heart for what? I told you it's not that easy to tame me. Give you my heart for what? I don't want no one to entertain me. Give you my heart for what? When you already blame me. Sacrifice is what I hear you tell me. Sometimes I feel like you don't even know me. Lord, please help me. The situation is really starting to annoy me. So tell me what we do now. Looking for something where there's nothing, I don't want to argue anymore. Living with the illusion that one day you'll love me the same way that I do, but I'm just a game to you. You're looking for vengeance in me while I'm dreaming of a future for us. I don't know what to do anymore. Sacrifice is what I hear you tell me. Shoot, I don't even want to see you anymore. They say that from love we cannot escape, so why lie to each other? I don't even feel you anymore. I know they already tore your heart apart. I gave you my heart and you watched it bleed. They tore you into pieces. I just want you to know that that wasn't me. They hurt you and that messed you up. But tell me, why do I have to pay the consequences? Maybe you love someone that you shouldn't have loved. You made a fatal decision. Tell me, why do I have to pay the consequences? Maybe they played you. They didn't really love you. It was probably an adventure. Nothing more than just a game to them. They never really gave you a chance. I just really had to pay the consequences. Damn, I would've never thought we made it this far. I'm sitting here thinking, you thinking that you love me wanting to believe you. It all felt so real what we were living. Even though in our hearts we didn't mean it. God, damn, we're in so deep. Do you know I believed everything you ever said to me? First person I ever put my shield down for, and look at how you played me. Give you my heart for what? I told you it's not that easy to tame me. Give you my heart for what? I don't want no one to entertain me. Give you my heart for what? When you already blame me. Sacrifice is what I hear you tell me. Sometimes I feel like you don't even know me. Lord help me. This situation is really starting to annoy me. Yeah. We living in a world where the rules don't apply. They say we gotta follow, but we ready to fly. System got us boxed in, trying to keep us small. But we rise like the phoenix, we ain't scared to brawl. They feeding us lies, but we see through the smoke. We're the voice of the people, we're ready to provoke. They want us to divide, but we're stronger as one. Breaking chains, taking names, yeah, we getting it done. It's us versus the system, we're breaking the mold. Fist in the air, yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear, together we rise. Let them know we're here, riders ignite. In a world of division, they showed us how to share. But the weight of our sorrows, they never taught us to bear. We split our joys and laughter, but the pain remained untold. A burden we carry alone, a story left untold. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to split everything, but not the heavy cost. We learned to divide our dreams and multiply our fears. But the ache in our hearts only grew with passing years. They gave us all the answers, except how to heal. The scars that run so deep, wounds that time can't seal. Yeah, they taught us how to share, but only the good. Smiles and laughter like we understood. But deep down inside, there's a storm we hide. Pain in our hearts, we're just trying to ride. Put on a mask, yeah, we play the part, but nobody sees the cracks in the hearts. We share our dreams, the highs and the lows, but when it comes to hurt, we just close the doors. We share the fun times, deflect the pain, laughing in the sunshine, dancing in the rain. But the shadows linger, they creep and they crawl, breaking us down, but we don't share at all. We got hate in our hearts, but we keep concealed. Taught to share the joy, but wounds, they stay unhealed. They said love was easy to divide, but the heartache never subsides. We tried to split everything into two, but the pain lingers strong and true. Shared our dreams, divided our fears, but the sorrow remained through the years. No matter how we tried to let go, the weight of our suffering continued to grow. Now we're apart trying to heal, but some wounds are too deep to conceal. They said splitting up will set us free, yet the pain lingers in you and me. In a world where rules are set in stone, the system's grip tightens, we're not alone. Bound by chains of injustice greed. Against the odds, we fight to be free. Mighty forces try to keep us down, but our spirits rise, refusing to drown. Defying norms, breaking through the mold. In this battle of wills, our story is told. As the clash continues day by day, we stand united, come what may. For in this world where rules don't apply, our strength and unity will never die. They tried to silence our dreams, but we're loud and clear. With every step forward, conquering fear. They can't hold us back. We're the fire and the flame in this battle for freedom. We're all in the game. They say it's just a game, but we're playing for keeps. With the strength of the many, we're shattered their leaps. No more puppets on strings, we're cutting the ties. With our eyes on the prize, we're reaching for the skies. So let's stand together, let's break down the walls. In this fight for our future, we'll answer the call. From the ashes will rise like a storm. Riders ignite. It's us versus the system, and we're ready to fight. They built the walls, but we're digging tunnels. With every step we take, we're shaking their bundles. From the streets to the courts, we're raising our voice. In a world full of noise, we're making the choice. They want to keep us blind, but we see the light. Knowledge is power, and we're ready to fight. From the corners of the city to the halls of the state, where the heartbeat of the struggle can't afford to wait. It's us versus the system. We're breaking the mold. It's in the air. Yeah, we taking control. No more silence, no more fear. Together we rise. Let them know we're here. Riders ignite. They taught us to split everything, but not the heavy pain. It lingers in the shadows, a darkness we can't explain. We're left with shattered pieces, trying to mend what's lost. They taught us how to